Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching Comet Vision. Tonight we bring to you another big SEK matchup between the Pittsburgh Purple Dragons and the Chanute Blue Comets. I am Jaden Ginsweider. Joining me here in the booth is Caleb Wood. Ready for a pretty big-time game, right?
Absolutely. I mean, this is a game that I think we've been waiting for a little while. We have had plenty of matchups with Pittsburgh over the last couple of years. Fortunately for us here at Chanute, we've been very successful against Pittsburgh. Well, it seems like this year's Pittsburgh team may be a different team than what we've seen in the past. They are definitely a much stronger team, a much more skilled team, and it should be a great matchup tonight.
Well, yeah, that's the thing with Pittsburgh. I think they're kind of seen as like the big bad of the SEK. They're
Absolutely.
The biggest school, and everybody's kind of trying to fight against them. So it's always a big game when you play Pittsburgh, but especially when they're good, you want to remind them where they came from.
Oh, of course, especially since, they are technically a 5A team. We here at Chanute are 4A, and so, playing a school up above our district, I guess you could say, above our class is actually kind of a big deal at times. Even if it's the same Pittsburgh we play every single year, it's still kind of a big thing to play play a school who is notoriously bigger than you are.
Yeah, but you won't see any excuses from Frizzell's squad. They're going to go in there. They're going to play the hardest game they can. That big blue wall on the defense is going to go as hard as they can. So we will see how they perform. Of course, Chris Harding, Quentin Harding, Elliott Stevenson, some big playmakers on this team. So are excited to see how they do against a formidable squad in the Purple Dragons.
Absolutely. I mean, we talk about those three names a lot for our offensive, weapons here at Chanute, and some of the people we may end up missing are that we haven't actually seen make huge plays over the last couple of weeks are going to be Trevor Fields and Landon Bilby as well. They're both very capable of doing big things. Landon had that big catch last week that ultimately didn't count, but a big one-handed catch over on the far side of the field. That took amazing skill. Trevor Fields also just an incredibly fast wide receiver that tends to get open. He is a smaller target out there, but he makes big plays whenever you give him the chance. Also, switching over to defense, we have a lot of names out there that we just tend to call pretty consistently. We talk about Brady Alonzo a lot. We talk about Garrett Love a lot. Cade Small, he's going to give you a ton of plays on both offense and defense. Everything like that. Owen Luttrell last week, his first game back after being injured all season long, did great. Made up plenty of stops for the Blue Comet defense, and may have kind of tweaked that foot a little bit that he originally injured, but talking to him the other day, he's ready to go for this game.
Yeah, a lot of big names, and some other guys you'll see in the defense are two-way stars. Elliott Stevenson gets involved on defense. Quentin Harding finds himself a tackle or two a game. So it's a real team effort on that defensive side from the Comets, and a real chemistry that you really like to see. But I think it's definitely going to be a great game. Excited to see who turns out. So it is the 4-2 Pittsburgh Purple Dragons against the 5-1 Chanute Blue Comets. Pittsburgh's record, a game less, but like you said, they will be playing bigger schools. They've been playing Kansas City schools. They've been playing Missouri schools. So don't let the record fool you. This is a team that's going to have it's going to be a hard time beating them. So we'll see if the Comets' home field advantage can work out to them. Another packed crowd for this game. A lot of pink in the stands for breast cancer awareness tonight.
Yep, tonight is pink out here for Chanute. It's always nice playing relatively local individuals. Even, the high school itself has purple shining on the school to welcome the Purple Dragons here tonight. But it's always also great to see fans from opposing schools coming to watch the game as well. It's always nice to see the visiting section filled up for us tonight.
Again, for the second week in a row, quite a lot of fans over in that visiting section. So big-time football here in the SEK. These people love their high school football. As we will see, the team should be coming out pretty soon. The band playing right now. But who do you expect to be a key to victory for the Comets tonight, or what do you expect to be a key to victory?
I think
either way,
sticking with what they went with last week, I think just being aggressive on defense. Assistant coach and defensive coordinator Kurt Sizemore does a great job of really getting his defense in a mindset of aggression, but also keeping things steady and not being careless with what they're doing on defense. And I think that giving Pittsburgh as much pressure as Chanute gave Fort Scott last week is really going to be a huge key on their defensive side.
Yeah, that is a big-time aspect of this Chanute team. Like I said, we've been calling them the blue wall all season. That front defensive line of the Comets is incredible. Solid in the secondary, not quite as good, but
right.
Still some can make some big plays out of the secondary. That's if there is a weakness on this defense, that's what it would be. So you may see Pittsburgh trying to attack through the air, trying to run some option plays, trying to get around the big blue wall in the front.
Yeah, and I think when it comes to Chanute's offense, I think a big thing that's going to really help them out tonight is really taking advantage of the areas on Pittsburgh defense where they're being lackadaisical. They're pretty notorious for letting their defense score or letting their opposing team score quite a bit throughout the entire year. So the more that we can score, obviously, and the more that we can stop them on defense, that's just the perfect equation for a winning game.
Yeah, and I think for Chris Harding, it's a big confidence thing. I think the games where we've seen him play poorly, he kind of came out of the gate and maybe threw an interception or had a few missed reads that didn't really go his way. So when that happens, he tends to kind of get in his head and fall apart. But if he can get out there and start slinging the football and really mentally get ahead of this Pittsburgh defense, he's going to be a formidable force.
Yeah, of course. Chris Harding, he's a great quarterback, great young quarterback that's already, halfway through his junior year, has had tons of experience starting varsity last year as a sophomore. He's just not quite to the point in his high school football career where he is ready to be the leader of the team just yet. And until he gets to that point, I think he will end up holding some of those mistakes on his shoulders and really blaming himself for a lot of things, which may end up bringing him down. Fortunately for him, though, he has a lot of seniors on his team this year that do a great job of bringing him back into the game, boosting his ego a little bit and really pulling him out of those slumps.
Yeah, he also is an absolute beast in the backfield.
Absolutely.
So the running game is always an option for the Comets. Quentin Harding coming out of that backfield has been incredible.
And now, ladies and gentlemen,
somehow a strong ground and pound running back that also has incredible speed and quickness. We're going to take a break here for the presentation of the colors and for the national anthem. We'll be right back in just a minute.
At this time, we ask that you remain standing as we honor the United States of America with the playing of our national anthem by the Blue Pride Marching Band, conducted by Mrs. Rebecca Davis.
Another wonderful performance from the Chanute Blue Comet marching band there as we get ready to get this game started. We see the Comets gathering in their end zone there, ready to put on a show for their home fans tonight. As we were just starting to talk about Quentin Harding and how much of a incredible player he is. Like I said, he's so strong yet still so fast. And so quick cuts, just getting around defenders while still being able to bully through. Usually takes more than one guy to tackle him, and that's a great quality from a running back.
Yes, absolutely, and any coach would love to have him as their running back. He's not only a very strong runner, he's very elusive. He is quick on his feet, quick to cut, and he's just, once he hits an open field, he is super fast. You know, there's a reason why he's one of the fastest guys on the team. Sorry, let me rephrase that. There's a reason why he's the starting running back, is because he is one of the fastest guys on the team.
Yeah, sorry, I'm also being distracted by all these.
I know, we're like
here.
a bunch of 5-year-olds up here.
Yeah. So we'll see. They just keep getting more extravagant by the week. You got 3 minutes to kick off here for the Comets. Like we said, if you're watching, haven't been paying attention to the team this season, Chris Harding, the quarterback, Quentin Harding, the running back, Elliott Stevenson, the receiver. Those are the guys you want to look out for. Cade Small, a great two-way player. Brady Alonso, great on the defense. A lot of talent on this Comet team. And we are going to see the captains take the field here. Looks like that is Cade Small, Landon Bilby, a receiver and defensive player there. 55, Kent Fitzmaurice, and, of course, the running back we've been talking about, Quentin Harding. The captains for the Comets. For the Purple Dragons, we have Carson Nicholson, the quarterback, Connor Profit, the running back, out there. See, I missed the other two numbers. Looks like number 24, Stone Peary, the running back, linebacker. And number 42, that is Gabe Kimsey, a tight end and linebacker for the Purple Dragons. So those are the captains at midfield.
Yeah, you know, we talked about earlier how this is going to be a great game. I think this is a relatively even matchup between the Blue Comets and the Purple Dragons. I was talking with head football coach Cleet Frizzell earlier this week, and I said, hey, you know, is this the matchup that we're looking for? He said, absolutely, mainly because not only are both teams very well matched, but at the same time, they are super excited to be able to essentially show what Pittsburgh is lacking on the field with their offense, with Blue Comets' offense and defense. I think the Blue Comets spend enough time in the film room checking out their opposing teams that they feel more than equipped to come out here and expose Pittsburgh tonight, and we'll see how that goes down.
Yeah, and like we've been saying, I always think of Pittsburgh. They're kind of the New York Yankees of the SEK. This might not be a rivalry game for them, but for everyone else, playing against them feels like a rivalry game. You want to put it up against that big-name team in your conference, and I think that's what the Comets are going to look to do here. That's what their fans are looking to do. The PAC student section will be loud and proud tonight, all the way behind the Comets, as they always are for these big Pittsburgh matchups. As it looks like the Purple Dragons going to receive the opening kickoff, so the Comets will receive in the second half.
Blue Comets are really good at winning that coin toss.
Yeah, it's a underrated quality of this
Very
team.
much so.
That luck is on their side.
That's right.
We'll get to the Purple Dragons. Blue Comet fans. These men spent the entire summer in the weight room. Purple Dragon fans, same goes. Working hard for your approval tonight and hard hit.
Lawrence Cheney preparing for the kickoff here. The two sport athletes, soccer player as well, here in the fall. Let's see what we're waiting on here. Probably need to get a ball to him. So
that would definitely help. Tonight definitely may be the first night so far this season that we might have a chilly one on our hands.
Yep. Temperatures are starting to drop.
It's been a pretty cold week most of the week. Definitely feels like football weather.
And the game is off. Received at about the 25, tripped up. That was number 5, Jamarcus Davis, the sophomore, who returned the kick for about an extra 5 yards.
And speaking of, that was also a stop by Kyson Seamster.
Another name we call from time to time up here.
Yeah, absolutely. Some of you may recognize the name from Caden Seamster last year, one of our star athletes in multiple sports here at Chanute High School. That will be Caden's little brother, the freshman.
Quite the football player Caden was. Now we'll see Pittsburgh starting in under center here. Man in the backfield. 3 is in motion. Handoff. He's going to get stopped up by that blue wall.
And you have a couple blue Comets there in on the stop. That's going to be Canton Fitzmaurice, which was the first number that we saw. And almost guarantee you Garrett Love was already in there as well. And just a slew of defensive linemen. Can't even get past the linemen. Don't even need the linebackers just yet.
Yep. It's going to be 2nd and 9 after the gain of a yard. Nicholson going back under center. Profit in motion. It's going to be a option play. Nicholson's going to take it himself. He's got a little bit of room to go. He's still going. He's past the 50 into Comet territory, gets taken down.
Quentin Harding did a great job of catching up there. But, boy, I tell you what, that was a great read by Carson Nicholson. He faked the handoff there, and I think, Cade Small, who was around the backside there, that might have let him go thinking that he handed the ball off. And Nicholson just tucked it and ran.
Yeah, we've seen that triple option here on back-to-back plays. Seems like something they will like to run with Nicholson, Profit, and number 24, Stone Peary. So now looks like a similar setup, but to the other side. He's going to hand it off to Peary. Peary's going to run. He's got himself to get a first down. If he didn't get a first down, he's near it. Looks like we're going to go 2nd and inches here.
Pittsburgh really doing a great job of just marching down the field here right on the opening series.
Oh, they are going to give him the first down on that. So 1st and 10 from the 32 of the Comets. So already flipped field here. So we got a couple wide receivers out right. We have 2 men in the backfield now, so a slightly different setup here. Really loading that lineup. It's going to be a pitch. Man trying to get around the corner here. He got some room, got a few yards there, was Connor Profit.
Nate Wilson there, also on the stop for the Blue Comets.
So Profit gets them about 7, so it's going to be 2nd and 3.
Connor Profit on the carry. That's going to be a gain of about 6. Going to bring up a 2nd and 4.
Nicholson lining back up under center. Could be that triple option here. He has men on each side of him. Oh, we're going to get a whistle here.
The encroachment charge to the Purple Dragons. A 5-yard penalty.
5-yard penalty on the Dragon.
About 9. Dragons.
So 2nd and 8 for the Dragons here after that 5-yard penalty. Erases pretty much all of what Profit just got them. So we see this again. He's got men on each side of him setting up that triple option with his man in the backfield as well. Man in motion was Profit. He's going to hand off to Peary. Peary gets a good chunk of yardage there. It is 3rd down. And about 7 to go.
Stone Peary. It's going to be a gain of about 2 to 3 on the play. Brought down by Nate Wilson. That's going to be a
so small chunk of yardage there. It's going to be third and medium, 3rd and 7.
On the Blue Comet,
maybe a little long, but we'll see what we do here. 3rd down. This is big pressure time. What's Pittsburgh going to cook up here? Do they pass for the first time in this drive? Light clock winding down. Man in motion was Prophet. It's going to be another handoff to Peary. I think they stopped him. I think it's going to be 4th down for the Purple Dragons.
On the carry, brought down by big Garrett Love. Way short of the
Garrett
first
Love
down. Gonna be
on the
bring up a
tackle
4th and
there.
long for Dragons. To
So
the blue
we'll see
Comets,
here.
46-yard line.
Looks like they're going to go for it on 4th down.
Also, Big Kenton Fitzmaurice brings down Peary.
Ken
Dragons
Fitzmaurice
going
also
for
got
it.
in on that play. Like we said, he'll get involved all night. 4th and 4 for the Purple Dragons. Man in motion is Prophet. It's going to be just a touch pass to number 44, Tanner Ramage. And that is going to be a turnover on down. So the Comets will take over at pretty much exactly at the 25 here.
Big Blue Comets.
So take over at the 25.
10 Blue Comets.
See what the Comets can come out here with. Chris Harding lining up in the shotgun. That is how most of the Comets offense is ran. Quentin Harding in the backfield with him. 2 wide receivers out to his left, 1 out to his right. Harding, the handoff to Harding. Not going to get anything there. Maybe even lost a yard. So nothing going on that first run play by Quentin Harding.
Big Q on the carry. Drop for a loss on the play. That's going to bring up a 2nd and 11.
So big TFL there for the Pittsburgh Purple Dragons. It's going to be 2nd and 11. Comets trying to establish the run game there on that first play. The snap. Another handoff to Harding. Quentin Harding going to get a few yards there. Might be 3rd and 7 here for the Comets.
Going to be about a 4 to 5 yard gain on the play.
Probably going to see I imagine this would be a passing down here.
Q right behind those big Blue Comet linemen. Going to bring up a 3rd and 6 Comets from their own 28-yard line.
So same deal that the Pittsburgh just had, 3rd and 7. Let's see if the Comets can capitalize better than Pittsburgh did. 4 wide receivers out in this set. Rolling to his left is Harding. He fires one, has Stevenson wide open. Stevenson bobbles it. He has it past the 50, up to the 45 even. They cannot bring him down, and he finally goes. So the huge play there flips the field here, 20 across into Pittsburgh territory.
And that big gain is good for
So about a 30-yard pass and catch here for the Comets.
Big bunch of green for the Comets down to the Purple Dragon, 42-yard.
That's the kind of big play that a guy like Stevenson can make.
Touchdown save by
So
the
first down
Dragons.
here in Dragon territory. In the shotgun is Chris Harding. Snap, handoff to Quentin Harding. Whole lot of white jerseys in that backfield immediately. Quentin able to sneak through them and get a couple yards.
Big Q wheels, deals, and powers his way down for a 4-yard gain. Going to be 2nd and about 6. Blue Comets down to the Purple Dragon, 39-yard line.
Comets breaking the huddle here. 2nd and 7. So it was a 3-yard gain for Harding there. The snap, the handoff again to Quentin Harding. He's got bullying through. They can't get him down. Finally got him at about the 35, so it's going to be 3rd and 3. Like I said before the game, a lot of the time it takes more than one defender to get that man down.
A 3rd down, Blue Comets down to the Dragon 35-yard line. Going to be a 3rd and long 3, Blue Comets.
So 3rd and 3 from the Pittsburgh 35. Solid drive so far from the Comets. So Pittsburgh has one-man deep coverage and an incomplete pass there. Looks like it may have been intended for Cade Small. So 4th and 3.
Lead pass intended for Blue Comets senior Cade Small. Ball's incomplete. That's going to be a 4th and about 3.
I imagine they'll go for it here.
The Purple Dragon 35-yard line.
So we saw a turnover on downs in Pittsburgh's first drive. Let's see if the Comets can do here on 4th down. Pittsburgh trying to force a similar result. Fourth and 3 from the 35. The snap, he drops back to pass. Rolling right is Harding. Harding finds a man, he has it. Did he complete the catch? It's a bad angle, looks like it fell incomplete.
Off the tip of the fingers.
So almost got that 4th down conversion there, but it is a turnover on downs, back-to-back drives. So
pass intended for Blue Comets receiver Trevor Field. Just off the tip, falls incomplete. Going to be a turnover on downs.
Thanks again for joining us here at Comet Vision tonight. We know there are other sporting events that you could be watching tonight. And for you baseball fans who are watching, Juan Soto just hit a 2-run home run to put the Yankees up 2-0. Second at-bat of the game. So a Pittsburgh run.
Ooh, great stop there by Quentin Harding flying in.
Yep. So it's going to be
the music of hard hitting
2nd and 8 to the 2-run or the 2-yard gain.
Blue Comets big, huge. Harding in on that stop.
Like we said, Harding, two-way guy. He's going to get you on both ends. So 2nd and 8 here. Similar setup to what we've been seeing him run all night for Pittsburgh. We're going to see that triple option. He's going to look back to pass this time. So they fake the option. He has a man, completes the pass for a 1st down.
Boy, what a great play.
That was Connor Profit. So they faked like they were running that same option play. Instead, Nicholson drops back to pass, and the ball still ends up in Profit's hands for a 1st down. About a 12-yard gain.
Nixon does a great job of just getting out of the hands of that Blue Comet defense there, creating just enough time for him to find Profit down the field.
1st and 10 from the 50. So a run play here does not go for much, if anything.
I think that's going to be the story for most of the night, is Pittsburgh really having to rely on passing the ball.
Yep, like that.
A big wall of blue led in there by Blue Comets number 44, Landon Bilby.
The blue wall there only
on the play, going to be his 2nd down.
Only allowing a couple yards there. So it's going to be 2nd and 8. Maybe a short 8, kind of like 2nd and 7.5 almost. So a handoff here. Looks like that was to Puri. Nothing going there. Third down.
Nate Mitchell also in the middle of all that, trying to help
At the line of scrimmage.
the team get through the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 8, though.
3rd and 8 for the Purple Dragons.
Chanute definitely has struggled in the past with protecting pass coverage on defense. So we'll see how Pittsburgh, if they can make this 1st down like they did with Profit earlier.
Yep. Profit with a big catch just a few plays ago. So fakes the handoff. Looks like he's rolling out to his left. Going to try to look downfield, find a man. He launches one, gets it. Another 1st down for the Purple Dragons. believe that might have been another one of the captains, Tanner Ramage. Or, no, he wasn't a captain. 42 was a captain. But yeah, another Tanner Ramage, another catch there. Yeah, my mistake. Gabe Kimsey was the captain earlier.
That's right. Boy, that's going to be something that Blue Comets going into the locker room at halftime are really going to have to adjust, is preventing Nicholson from scrambling. I mean, so far he's done a lot of work and has gained a ton of yards scrambling with the ball.
But also what we're seeing there is what we were worried about, that pass coverage.
That's right.
So same set here. They're going to hand it off to Stone Peary again. He's going to get about 5. So it's going to be 2nd and 5 from the 30.
I believe that's actually Nate Mitchell, number 30.
Mitchell?
Number 34, yeah.
Mitchell on the carry.
6-foot senior. He's normally a fullback, but looks like he's kind of switching in and out with Profit there as running back.
Well, if you're going to run this set so many times a game with these kind of three run option sets here, you're going to have to cycle people in and out. So we'll see probably a lot of that tonight. It's just fun for us that one of them's 34 and one of them's 24 as we see a offside penalty.
Easy first down for the Purple Dragons.
Yep.
Encroachment charge to the Blue Comets. A 5-yard penalty from the line of scrimmage.
So there's going to be first down for Pittsburgh on that penalty. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the Comet 25. This is where they fell apart last drive. See if they can put something together here. As it is another handoff. Big 34 rumbling through, hard to bring down. Nate Mitchell again.
Big run for the Purple Dragons. Closer and closer to the end zone. It's just...
Yeah, that's going to get them into the red zone.
Just within reach here.
So 2nd and 2 from the 17. Purple Dragons marching down the field.
Blue Comets need something big here.
So another handoff to Mitchell. Bounces, but is ultimately brought down. I believe he got the first down there.
Yeah, they'll probably give it to him. He's a big kid, too. Like I said, he's 6 foot 210. Going to be a hard kid to bring down all game. And he runs hard, too, right off the bat. Once he gets the ball, he just pumps those legs.
So 1st and 10 from the 15 now.
Will be 1st and 10 Pittsburgh from the Chanute 15-yard line.
Pittsburgh not even looking to throw the ball. They're having such success with running it. They're not even in a formation to
really
pass.
Only been throwing it when they had to, but it looks like they're going to pass here. Looks for his man, has him. Is that going to be a touchdown? Purple Dragons.
Profit once again on a little out route there. Just real fast there. Carson Profit, 5'11", 175 pounds. Just gets out of the reach of, looks like that was Kemper Manley out there as the outside linebacker. And just barely outran him. Pardon me, that wasn't Kemper Manley. That was number 11, Gage Cummings. And wide open corner there for the touchdown.
Yep, just got past the junior there. So it is with 1 minute to go in the first quarter. Pittsburgh puts a touchdown on the board. Here's the extra point attempt. Gets through just barely. So it is going to be 7-0 as we go to a quick break here. You are watching Comet Vision.
Looking for the right trailer for the job? Rome Motors and Trailer Sales has got you covered. Whether it's utility trailers, enclosed trailers, or heavy-duty equipment haulers, Rome Motors has the perfect trailer for your needs. And don't forget about their top-quality skid steer attachments and durable sheds for extra storage. At Rome Motors, we're more than just a dealership. We're part of the community. Locally owned and operated, we're dedicated to providing reliable service and hometown support you can count on. Quality products, unbeatable service, and the local support you deserve.
We got a cow and we've got a chicken, both all superior in their athletic abilities. And Brian, if you'll bring it up, here we go. On your mark, get set,
Looks like we have a farm animal race here happening. Looks like the pig well out ahead of everyone else. Yeah, the pig's got it. Yeah, that was over before it started. I believe that's one of the Stanley boys in the pig costume.
Daniel Stanley.
Daniel Stanley.
Probably one of the better Stanley athletes.
The best Stanley
Aside from his mom, of course. I hear his mom was quite the track beast.
Of those 4 boys, I would recognize the best
That's right.
Stanley athlete. As we have the kickoff here from Pittsburgh.
I don't know. John's a close second.
Received at about the 30, brought up a few yards for the Comets. So the Comets offense taking the field now down 7-0 after that touchdown from Connor Profit. It's going to be 1st and 10 from, we'll call it the 33.
33 and a half. Yeah,
33
you know.
and a half. It's right in the
Do we
middle.
round up? Do we round down? What do you do?
39-yard line, 1st and 10. Chanute Blue Comets, brother, from their own 34.
Let's see. The overhead announcer called it the 34, so we'll go with the 34 here.
You know, a little center adjustment makes it 34-yard line.
As we have a similar setup to what we've been seeing from them all game. Cover 2 from Pittsburgh as it's going to be a handoff to Quentin Harding. He is going, has plenty of room. He's still on his feet. Getting to the outside is Harding, and he just flipped the field.
And that's exactly what we talked about pregame, is that you give him space, he's going to take off. He's got those boosters in his feet, and he's not going to stop until you use 1, 2, maybe 3 guys to bring him down. You know, Pittsburgh's defense had a hold of him, spun him around real quick, and in most circumstances, most running backs in Southeast Kansas, that's going to bring someone down, but not Quentin Harding. He just flips right back around and gets another 5 yards after that play.
So from the Comet 34 to the Pittsburgh 34, that is a 32-yard run for big number 34. So we'll see what the Comets do here. Another handoff to Harding, just going to let him keep cooking. He's going to get stopped short.
Looks like it might have been just shy of the line of scrimmage. Might bring him back half a yard. But I think that's also a big, that previous play, also just a big turnaround for the Blue Comet attitude. You know, going back and forth, letting Pittsburgh march down the field on you. Getting a huge play like that can do wonders for a team's ego.
Yep, definitely going to help swing the momentum. All these sports are just as mental games as they are physical games. So football is definitely included in that. Looks like we're going to get timeout called here. We'll take one with them. We'll be right back. You are watching Comet Vision.
Pittsburgh 7, Chanute 0.
Head to Swader Optical, where style meets vision. Dr. Derek Swader offers an incredible selection of frames, from Oakley and Nike to Kate Spade and Tory Burch. And don't miss out on Wiley X and many more stylish options. Dr. Swader is proud to support our local students at USD 413, ensuring they have a clear vision for a bright future. Visit Swader Optical today, where every frame is a perfect fit.
Back here on Comet Vision. That was the end of the quarter, not a timeout, so that's what we took there. Didn't realize we were at that point. So a hard-fought first quarter between these two teams, really evenly matched, but Pittsburgh walks out with the advantage 7-0.
And, you know, like we talked about earlier, I think this really will be a very evenly matched game tonight. Fortunately for Pittsburgh, they're the ones who gets on the board first. But I think Blue Comets are very easily capable of taking back that lead.
Yeah, Comets never afraid to play from behind. So here comes Chris Harding and his squad out here. See what Clete Frizzell cooked up in that quarter break. So we have a throw over the middle here to Cade Small. Small has room to go. He's still going.
He's still
at the
going.
10, at the 5. Touchdown, Blue Comets!
It only takes one big play to get them back in it. We talked about it last week. Cade Small is a both ball kind of guy. And he's going to make big plays for you. He's fast, he's got great hands, and obviously he can score.
So let's see if we can get a replay here. Yep, the fakes the handoff to Harding. And then just so much room to go. About 20 yards of run after the catch.
It looked like he did one of those tight end fake blocks and slipped right through and was able to get a wide open right down the middle. And then from there it was just doing work, getting past the defense, and he was good to go.
So the Chaney kick is good. It is 7-7, just 8 seconds into this second quarter. We'll be right back. You are watching Comet Vision.
Looking for a new home built with care and precision? At Advanced Systems Homes, we've been family owned and operated for over 45 years. Our modular homes are custom designed to fit your needs with craftsmanship you can trust. As part of this community, we're proud to support our local schools and invest in the future of Chanute. When you choose Advanced Systems Homes, you're not just building a house, you're building a stronger community. Your home, your future, built by family. Advanced Systems Homes.
Back here on Comet Vision from Chanute Community Sports Complex. Blue Comets, a big connection between Chris Harding and Cade Small. Gets them tied up 7-7 with the Pittsburgh Purple Dragons.
And it only took 5 or 6 plays.
Here's the kick from Chaney. It's going to fall at about the 28. Man from Pittsburgh's running it up. He's got room to go. He's going from the 50, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown Purple Dragons on the kick return.
That was team captain, or sorry, not team captain. That was Tanner Ramage again. We saw him in the first quarter with a big catch for the Purple Dragons, and right there, the short kick. He took advantage of it, grabbed it, found the open pocket, and just went off.
Yeah, he catches it here at about the 28, maybe the 29, so a 71-yard kick return touchdown. We keep talking about the momentum, and it feels like it just swung back in Pittsburgh's favor.
Absolutely, and it when you let your guard down like that, just like Chanute kickoff return team did, then that just changes the whole momentum of the game.
So we're seeing here Pittsburgh lining up the extra point attempt. Big number 99 with the kick. It is good. So it's going to be 14-7 for the Purple Dragons.
You know, what do you do in this situation? What do you do when you score? You're on top of the world, and then all of a sudden you get knocked right back down.
I think you looked at the playmakers that got you that score in the first place. You looked at Quentin Harding with that big 30-yard run that set up the big 30-yard touchdown to Cade Small. So that's what I would say. You looked at those guys to put. You know, this is when big players make big plays.
Absolutely.
You got to put the game on their back and see where they can take you.
And if you're not one of those big players, you still step up, do the best you can to block, and
yeah, it is still a team
make the
game.
best route for your team.
So one thing we know about these Blue Comet boys, they give 110% on every play. That's just the way Clete Frizzell teaches them to do it. So Coach really has these guys going, and we'll see what they can do here. So looks like Kyson Seamster as well as Quentin Harding deep for the kick return.
Powerhouse team.
Both obviously very, very fast kids. They're going to go long for
big
it.
kick in the hands of Seamster. He's going past the 20, past the 25, and a few extra. Brought down about the 27, 28-yard line, somewhere in there. So a big return from Seamster. Not quite as big as the return we just saw Pittsburgh get, but still.
Still great position. Yeah, absolutely.
Great field position for the Blue Comets. Looks like it got to the 29.
Big Q on the return brings the ball out to the Blue Comet 29-yard line. Going to be a 1st and 10.
Russ Lear confirming that yard placement.
Harding in the backfield. Harding in the shotgun. So handoff, Quentin Harding taking it. Big Q running up. He gets close to the first down marker. See if they'll give it to him. They give it to him. So a 10-yard gain for Quentin Harding. That is a Chanute Blue Comet first down.
See, and I like that play setup because also on the near side of the line of scrimmage, you also have Cade Small that's lined up as a three-point stance as a tight end, and he gets out there and just adds another blocker to the whole thing, and that's a big reason why Quentin Harding got 10 yards on that play.
Chris Harding takes in the shotgun, handoff to Quentin Harding. He's going out around the left side. Stiff arms a man, powers through, gets maybe a yard, maybe two. Pittsburgh had a good read on that run.
Connor Profit, slow to get up there on the far side of the field. Looks like he's grabbing his ankle. Might have twisted that a little bit. We can see this here, number 24 for the
Harding with about a 2-yard gain.
Purple Dragons, Stone Peary, someone who initially brought him down. It looks like brought him down right into Profit's leg.
Yeah, really unfortunate for Pittsburgh. They've been really going to him, so I think we'll take a quick break right here while the medical team attends to him. You are watching Comet Vision.
Looking for fun, fitness, and family activities all in one place? Welcome to the Chanute Recreation Commission. Whether you're into sports, fitness classes, or just having a great time, we've got something for everyone. From youth leagues to adult fitness programs, it's all here, right in the heart of Chanute. Get active, stay healthy, and connect with friends at the Chanute Recreation Commission. Stop by today or visit us online to see how you can join the fun. Chanute Recreation Commission, where community comes to play.
Of the stadium.
So we have, man gets up off the field. I'm sure the Purple Dragons are hoping he can return. He's had a few big catches tonight.
Yeah, one touchdown already.
Yep.
Second down, Comets.
So 2nd and 9 here for the Comets, looking to pass is Chris Harding. He's going to have to scramble. He has some room. Almost loses the football, but I think he was down first.
Yeah, he did. He just reached as he was falling down. Pittsburgh coaching staff not a fan of that call, but I mean, it is what it is. He reached out, ball touched the ground, dead ball.
Still a great hustle by Pittsburgh to try to get on that one.
Yeah, for sure, and a great read by Chris Harding. You know, he saw him step back into the pocket, went to throw the ball, and as he felt the pocket closing around him, he decided to tuck it and run. Got 8 yards off the play. Make that maybe 7. 7 yards, yes.
Yep, so a gain of about 7 here. 3rd and 3. Harding in the shotgun, hands off to Quentin Harding. He's got room to go. He's past the first down and a lot more. Going to get it well into Dragon territory.
That's another reason why I love Quentin Harding is because, you know, we talked about earlier how he's very light on his feet. He doesn't rush the play, and he's very willing to kind of tiptoe behind a blocker to wait his turn to see that open pocket.
All right, 1st and 10 here from the 41 of the Dragons. They're the big run from Harding. So looking to pass, Chris Harding gets his man on the right side. That is Wilson.
First time we're hearing his name tonight, at least on offense. Won't be the last time for sure. Nate Wilson's a great wide receiver. It's going to be great for the Blue Comets to gain a few extra yards.
Yeah, Wilson, just like Fields, not really those guys who will break out a lot of big plays, but they'll find themselves open a few times a game, and Chris Harding tends to find them when they are. The shotgun again, handoff, Quentin Harding. Big Q running up the middle. Just bullies through him, man. Still able to bring him down and gets the first down. Looks like that was Carson Nicholson, the quarterback, on the tackle, playing some linebacker out there.
For a big gain on the play.
Excuse me, looks like he's playing defensive back.
15 yards for another Chanute Blue Comet.
So another first down for the Comets here, marching down the field. They are on the Dragon 25. Down by 7. So the handoff to Harding does not go so well. The blitz came in from Pittsburgh, read it very well, and it's going to be dropped in the backfield, a loss of about 3.
Yeah, you saw Garrett Love staying up and yelling something out, calling out an audible of some sort, because he saw exactly what Pittsburgh was doing. Unfortunately, they couldn't do anything about it.
Yeah, really loading the box as Pittsburgh is, just to try to stop that run. Going to see a pass here from Harding over the head of Stevenson, just too high on the pass. It's going to be 3rd and long, 3rd and 13. The first real 3rd and long play we've seen so far tonight, so we'll see what the Comets can do.
Yeah, it's really interesting because we see Elliott Stevenson out there on the field, but I have yet to see the ball be thrown to him tonight.
Yeah, until just then. Like that was, I think that might have been his first target, if I recall correctly. And it just sailed over his head. Couldn't get it to him.
Now, with that said, he did just play in a soccer game last night, but I don't think it would be necessarily a tired thing for him.
Yeah, not an effect on him. Pittsburgh may just know to cover him. They have their best guy on him. So Quentin's going to try to run, get something here, and he gets taken way down. And there's a big hit after the whistle that
Blue Comet fans not liking that. That was number 75, Treeman Wesley for the Purple Dragons. He gets in there.
See it here.
And coaches always say, play till the whistle blows. I guess that would have been.
Looks like it was more of Stone Peary there.
Yeah.
Comet fans not, but he did seem immediately apologetic. He
Right.
popped up and he helped Harding up, so it doesn't seem like an unsportsmanlike
Right.
play.
And I think there was just a lot of momentum there, so, no harm, no foul.
So 4th and a long 15. So we see the Blue Comets here trying to make something happen, down 7. Drops back to pass is Harding. Looking for a man downfield. Uncorks one for the end zone over his head. Intended for Cade Small.
Small looking for the flag there. I didn't quite see anything that would call for some sort of pass interference.
Yeah,
but
I don't think there is a flag on the field, though.
And it's on the defense.
Down by the 15. So maybe a holding penalty, I don't know. But
yeah, potentially.
it's more back in the
Let's see what the
away
white
from
hat
play.
says.
see.
Looks like he already called it. We must have missed it.
So they're moving back here. I think it was a holding call.
5 yards from the spot of the foul, maybe?
Potentially. So I think it was a holding call, and it's going to be a first down for the Comets. So 4th and 15, a very costly penalty for Pittsburgh, as that's going to put the Comets 1st and 10 from Pittsburgh's 14.
That's right. What would have been a turnover now is a breath of fresh air for the Blue Comets. See what they can do with it.
So 3 receivers out left, drop back to pass. He's got a lot of pressure, finds a man.
Wilson.
And Wilson gets it just inside the 10.
Pass complete to Blue Comets Nathan Wilson. That's going to be a game of about
Dump
5
there. You
plays.
saw Wilson running along the line of scrimmage. Got about 6 or 7 yards, about 6 yards on that play, but did a great job of
2nd and 5, they'll call it.
just being able to be that open man there for Harding as he was getting swarmed by the Pittsburgh defensive line.
Yep, that little check down spot. So we'll see another common play here. 2nd and 5 from the 10. So a handoff to Big Q. Coming around the outside, he's going to get pushed out of bounds about a half a yard behind the line of scrimmage.
You got to be asking yourself, what is the Blue Comet offensive line doing to let this defense at Chris Harding so far behind the line of scrimmage?
Number 14, Cole Hayden.
I may they may just be being overpowered. You know, it
true.
may not be anything they're doing wrong. It may just be a better team across from them.
Pittsburgh's been pretty notorious over the last however many decades for being a strong team, not just like as a team, but literally individually strong as players.
That is kind of part of the Pittsburgh style of play. So we'll see the Comets can cook up here, 3rd and 6 after the loss of a yard. It is going to be a handoff to Quentin Harding, fighting up for the first down.
Close to the first down. I don't think he'll quite make it. Maybe shy by about half a
doesn't
yard.
think he got it. What do the refs decide?
Yeah, he's short by a few inches. 4th down again. This is huge for Pittsburgh's defense.
So 4th and about a foot.
If that, yeah.
Just behind the 5-yard line. The 5 is the line to gain. And they are just about a football's length behind it. So let's see what they go with here. Oh, we got a whistle.
Looks like a
Purple Dragon timeout. So we're going to take a break. We'll be right back. You are watching Comet Vision.
At Bank of Commerce, we're more than just a bank. We're your neighbors. Proudly serving Chanute and Eastern Kansas for over 15 years, we're committed to helping our communities thrive. And that means supporting the students at USD 413. Because at Bank of Commerce, we believe strong schools create strong communities. Together, we're investing in tomorrow. Bank of Commerce, proudly serving Chanute and the students of USD 413. Member FDIC, where community comes first.
Back here on Comet Vision. Another update here for the baseball fans. Bottom of the 2nd inning, Yankees leading 3-1 over the Guardians in the ALCS. So we get ready to see.
You know, Jaden, I don't know if anybody's really going to care about the Yankees. Our Royals were out a while ago. I think you are one of very few fans listening tonight that are Yankees fans.
Just thought I'd give an update to those who choose to watch our program over playoff baseball
Right.
tonight. So it is
And the first down marker.
4th and a foot.
Chris Hardy,
Gonna
yes.
push.
And he has to have that first down.
Oh,
Did he get a touchdown on that?
There was no whistle blown. And he kept going. The defense, it looked like
So-
they backed off. And he just kept going.
5-yard tush-push touchdown
You don't see that too often.
for the Blue Comets.
Yeah, I think the defense just thought, oh, they're gonna blow the whistle, and
He just
Comets
kept going.
just kept going.
So now Chaney on for the kick. And it is good. So a tie ball game after the 5-yard tush-push touchdown. We'll be right back after a quick break. You're watching Comet Vision.
Looking for a fresh new look? Come to the Cutting Edge, your go-to salon for style that turns heads. Whether it's a bold new cut, vibrant color, or a sleek trim, our expert stylists are ready to make your vision a reality. At the Cutting Edge, we blend creativity with precision to bring out your best look every time. Book your appointment today and experience the cutting edge difference. The Cutting Edge, where style meets perfection.
Back here on Comet Vision from Chanute Community Sports Complex. We are watching the Chanute Blue Comets hosting the Pittsburgh Purple Dragons. It is a tie game, 14 apiece for these two monster SEK squads. If you're just joining us, again, I'm Jaden Ginsweider. Joining me here in the booth is Caleb Wood.
That's me.
As we get ready to see a Comet kickoff after the touchdown run from Chris Harding. Harding with a passing touchdown and a rushing touchdown on the night. And Chaney boots one. Caught at about the 27. Comets going to try to get in the man, getting room to go again. So they're able to stop it before too much damage.
I was going to say, that was Tanner Ramage again. Blue Comets were not about to let him get off downfield like they did at the beginning of the quarter.
Yes, earlier in the game, Ramage, a 71-yard kick return touchdown if you missed it. So we have 1st and 10 from the 44.
On the return again.
So 44 Ramage brings the ball up to the 44 on the kick return.
34-yard line will be 1st and 10 Pittsburgh.
So we got that same sort of setup, a man in motion. It's going to be a handoff here.
Great job by the defense there.
Bringing him down.
Looks like that one was Stone
That
Peary.
one was Peary, yep.
Yeah, Stone Peary looks like also Nate Mitchell and who was the other one? Connor Profit are the three that they've been kind of rotating in the backfield here on offense. But I haven't seen Profit back out just yet since his injury earlier on in the quarter.
Yep, injured, playing defense.
Speaking
earlier.
of, there he is in the backfield.
There he is now. So he does return to the game.
Taped up ankles.
So that's huge for the Purple Dragons. He's been a big playmaker. As a fake handoff here, flips it to Profit. He's going to go. Gets past the first down. He gets a few more into Comet territory.
Looks like his ankle's fine.
Yeah, looked good on that play. So from the goes from the 47 to about, looks like that's going to be the 42. So about a 11-yard run there.
Great read option play by the Purple Dragons. You know, you got two great athletes between Profit and Nicholson there. If Nicholson pitches the ball, Profit obviously, just like on that last play, picks up plenty of yards. Nicholson keeps the ball. He's also enough of an athlete that he can just take off on his own.
So then a screen pass broken up.
Fumbles behind
and it's going to be a positive gain. Ramage able to make something out of almost a catastrophic play.
Yeah, I think unfortunately the Blue Comets didn't recognize the fact that the ball was thrown behind and was considered a fumble there for a second.
Well, we may be seeing the referees discuss that.
It was definitely
holding on Pittsburgh. So that's going to bring that play back anyway.
Right. Fortunately for the Blue Comet defense there.
Tanner Ramage, what a night he's having tonight. Really made, like I said, he made something out of less than nothing there. Something out of almost a backwards play.
Going to be repeated down. Going to take the Purple Dragons back into Blue Comet territory.
So it's going to be 1st and 20 after the holding call.
Dragons.
Back into Comet territory from the Comet 48. Down right there by that big C. So it's going to be a fake handoff. Kept it here for Nicholson. He's going to get it up to about the Pittsburgh 45. So about a 7-yard gain there. It's going to be.
Keepers, a little over 5 on the game. Ran out of bounds by Blue Comet.
It's going to be 2nd and 12, it looks like. 2nd and 13. So.
Now, Jaden, I know you were a fantastic athlete back in school. I was not. I find it difficult and impressive that players like Nicholson can just stop on a dime like that and make great cuts to gain a few yards.
Oh yeah, that's why they're out there and we never were.
Well, yeah.
So we got a timeout called here by the Comets. As we are going to take a break, we'll be right back. You're watching Comet Vision.
We've been keeping Southeast Kansas rolling for years. With locations across the region, our experienced mechanics know vehicles inside and out, and we specialize in tires that keep you safe and driving smoothly. From routine maintenance to complex repairs, we've got you covered. Plus, we're proud to support Chanute Public Schools because serving our community is what we're all about. S&S Tire and Auto, now in multiple locations across Southeast Kansas. Quality service, expert care, and a commitment to you.
So back here on Comet Vision, timeout was taken by the Blue Comets. It is 2nd and 13 for Pittsburgh from the Comets, 46. A little over 4 minutes to go in the first half, tied 14 apiece. Quite the game we've been seeing so far here, Caleb.
Yeah, absolutely. I think this Purple Dragon offense is definitely giving Chanute a run for their money. Our defense, they're really exposing certain aspects of our defense that we can clearly see need some work. And with the arsenal that they have of just different plays, the different styles of plays that the Purple Dragons have been running has really kind of thrown Chanute's defense into some sort of weird loop that they're trying to still get out of.
Yep, so we'll see what they can do here. Dropping back to pass, rolling out right is Nicholson. He's going to look for a man. Pass. Incomplete?
Incomplete, yes.
Yeah, looks like it.
Looks like that
Close
was
one
supposed to be to Malachi Meadows.
So,
number 21.
I believe that's his first target tonight. So 3rd and 13.
Pittsburgh,
long way to go.
Subbing in quite a few guys.
Let's see what they decide to do here. No easy play, 3rd and 13.
Got Mitchell in the backfield, Ramage there lined up in the almost a tight end.
So drops back to pass is Nicholson. He's got a man on his back.
Garrett Love
almost gets him. He gets away, scrambling out of the pressure, trying to make a play as Nicholson. Is he going to throw it or is he going to run it? He's going to run, gets a few yards.
All that work for 2 yards.
Yeah, ran maybe about 100, 150 yards there just to get 2.
Single yard.
Just to get a single yard.
But boy, I mean, that still shows you the kind of athlete that Nicholson is. You know, almost grabbed there by Love, also almost grabbed by Cade Small right there, and Nate Wilson, and outruns Canton Fitzmaurice to at least get back to the line of scrimmage. Again, I mean, he only picks up 1 yard, but, you know, that's on top of the 12 that he originally lost off that pressure.
Yeah, I mean, as a coach, all you can ask of these guys is to just never give up on a play.
Exactly.
And that's exactly what he did there. So it's going to be a punt here for the Purple Dragons.
He's looking for it.
Looking
Might
to run?
fake
Okay,
it.
He's going to punt it.
He did punt it.
Goes out of bounds. Let's see where they call it out of bounds.
That was Profit that punted it, and now he's limping again over there on the far sideline. Fortunately, Chanute was plenty aware of what they were possibly about to do, but
so we'll
punt on the run.
See where they end up deciding to put the football here.
Blue Comet 35-yard line.
So pretty much immediately went out of bounds off his foot.
Yeah.
So it's going to be at the Blue Comet 35. Great field position here for the Comets. With 3:39 to go in the first half. Still plenty of time to put a drive together.
One more chance, 671.
Oh yeah, you get plenty of opportunities for high school football teams at least, to attempt a 2-minute drill to work their way all the way down the field. This is double that time, so I think Chanute has a great chance of being able to pull this off.
So into the 4-minute offense here. Fakes the handoff to Harding. A pass, finds Cade Small. He's got nothing but green ahead of him at the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Cade Small!
Once again, all it takes is one play to turn things around, and that one play is Cade Small, second touchdown of the game.
A 65-yard catch and run.
Great awareness there, very similar to his first touchdown. He lined up at the slot, borderline, you know, a 3-point stance tight end, and just slips past the block to a wide open field.
I'd say about 49, 50 yards after the catch there. So.
Yeah.
So it is 2014. Lawrence Chaney lining up for the kick. Another good PAT from him. 21-14 the score. As we go to a break. You're watching Comet Vision.
From the foundation of your home to the roads that connect our communities, Ash Grove Cement Company has been building the world around us for over a century. Our cement isn't just a material, it's the backbone of progress. Whether it's the schools where our kids learn, the bridges we cross, or the hospitals that care for us. Ash Grove cement is essential to building what matters most. Strong, reliable, and made right here. Ash Grove cement, essential to life as it's built.
So correction there, it looks like the PAT was no good, so it is only a 20-14 lead.
You know,
for
from
the
our
Blue
angle,
Comets.
it all looks like it goes in.
Yep.
Some music to my ears. Pulled pork sandwiches.
So we got another kickoff here for Cheney. Comets up 6 after the 10-second touchdown drive. That's a big kick from Cheney, biggest one we've seen all night. Gets it down to about the 8. Brought up, and that was number 2, Cortland Jones, running the ball up. Gets taken down at about the 22, maybe?
Yeah, you know, standing only 5'9", 145 pounds, that's not a too terribly difficult target to bring down. Now,
but about
that's
15
not to
yards
say,
on the return.
I was going to say, that's not to say anything about his speed, because he very easily could probably outrun a lot of players on that field.
So about a 15-yard return brings it to the 22 as we get 1st and 10 for the Purple Dragons here. Trailing once more, well, I believe trailing for the second time.
Looks like they brought the ball back a little bit. Must have been some sort of
holding on the return team.
So yeah, trailing for the first time tonight are the Purple Dragons.
Yeah, Blue Comets really took advantage of that turnover. I say turnover,
the punt.
Yes.
Pittsburgh Purple Dragons from their own 12-yard line.
So now back from the 12, it's going to be 1st and 10 for the penalty call.
Ooh.
And the big man gets some room to rumble.
Nate Mitchell.
Mitchell gets down to the 50.
Almost takes out one of our camera guys.
38-yard run from Mitchell.
He's big, he's fast, and he's making a name on the field.
So we're going to be at the 50 here.
Dragons, Nate Mitchell on a big run. Round left in. Round of bounds by Blue Comets, Elliott Stevenson.
So Stevenson on the play there, able to force Mitchell out of bounds.
That's going to be 1st and 10.
Not much from Stevenson offensively tonight, but he's been getting involved on defense. Been all over the place there.
Clearly, we don't necessarily need a whole lot of them on offense when we got Cade Small out there right now.
Cade Small, big night. So Mitchell again with a big run. He's still fighting through. Looks like they bring him down.
Picks up 7 yards on that play. Again, just a big, real thick kid to try to bring down. I think his speed is very deceptive out there. He doesn't look like he should run as fast as he actually does. And again, very strong with the ball, very hard to bring down.
So 2nd and 3 after the 7-yard run from the Comet 43. Another trip into Comet territory for the Purple Dragons.
7-5.
So 2nd and 3, a pass play here, wide open on the right side was Profit. So he's back in the game after limping off after his punt earlier. He is out there, so he gets the 1st down, another one for him.
Yeah, pretty clear that he's still not 100%. He's still taking it pretty easy there. I think it would make a huge difference had he not injured his ankle. I think he'd be out there running those routes a lot harder for the Purple Dragons.
Yeah, but from what we've seen tonight, he's the kind of athlete you keep in even if he's not quite 100%.
Absolutely, all over the place.
If he can get out there, you get him out there. So 1st and 10 here for the Pittsburgh Purple Dragons. Nicholson under center.
Gabby going to put it through. 1st and 10.
So he's going to take it himself. Good chunk of yards. So 2nd and about 5. Yep, 2nd and 5. So 5-yard gain for the quarterback there on the ground.
Down to the Blue Comet 28-yard line.
So on the Blue Comet 28, Pittsburgh lines up. So the handoff here to Mitchell. Mitchell makes a big cut. And he's making it around the outside, finally brought down in the red zone.
Not an arm tackling type of running back.
Yep, so an 11-yard gain there for Mitchell.
Still just under 2 minutes left in this game.
Another tackle from Stevenson.
A lot of opportunities for both teams to do something.
There's a flag on the play.
Flag on the play. Holding again is going to take the Dragons back. Another costly holding penalty for Pittsburgh.
Which is interesting because, you know, Chanute struggled with that quite a bit this year as well. Not nearly as much as the Kansas City Chiefs, though.
Chanute playing a pretty clean game so far tonight.
Yeah, very, very impressed.
But Pittsburgh has had quite a lot of penalties here. So it is going to be
10 yards from the spot of foul.
10 yards from the spot of the foul makes it 2nd and 12.
The Blue Comet 30-yard line. 2nd down.
Boy, they really are keeping Nate Mitchell in there to do some work. Right down the middle
right
again.
Back to Mitchell. You called it, and he's going up around. He's going to have the first down and more. Pushes through a man and gets brought down back of the red zone, so just brings himself right back to where he was.
Boy, Jalen Duncan there as the outside linebacker grabbed onto him. Just got dragged for a good 3 or 4 yards. You see him here towards the end of the play, just grabs onto his shirt. Jalen Duncan, one of the faster kids on our team as well, and just literally just gets drugged for almost 5 full yards.
Yeah, powerful back, Nate Mitchell, and that they seem to have found that he's the Comets' weakness.
Absolutely.
So they're going to keep going to him as much as they can tonight.
You got to be careful there because defense may expect that too much and leave Profit wide open there on the far side.
Got a whistle.
A timeout, Purple Dragon.
Timeout, Pittsburgh. So we're going to take a break here from our sponsors. You are watching Comet Vision.
At Labette Health, we know that your health is personal. That's why our team is dedicated to providing top quality care with safety at the forefront. From routine checkups to specialized treatments, your well-being is our priority. At Labette Health, every patient is treated with the highest level of expertise and compassion. Your health is unique and so is our care. Trust us to be here when you need us most. Labette Health, where quality care meets personalized attention every time.
Back here on Comet Vision. 1:12 to go in the half. Chanute leading 20-14, but Pittsburgh has the ball in the red zone.
Chanute's done a great job keeping them out of the end zone here in the last couple series, but boy, Pittsburgh's still been kind of just stomping down their throat.
Well, Nate Mitchell's been a problem for Chanute tonight.
Yeah. Looks like they may run towards the near side, that big open field.
Yep, Nate
right
Mitchell
down
up the middle. Little off the left side, inside the 10 now. Comets just can't find a way to stop him.
About 6 yards on the play.
Going to be a gain of about 5.
So a gain of 5, 2nd and 5 now from the 10 of the Blue Comets.
Pittsburgh is 2nd and 5. Down just outside the Chanute 10-yard line.
So another handoff to Mitchell. He's going to get the first down and a bit more. Does he have a touchdown? Yes, he does. Touchdown, Nate Mitchell, the big run again.
See, and as great of a runner as he is, Pittsburgh's got to be careful with using him too much, especially in the second half, because he does look like he is starting to wear out relatively quickly.
So now a tie game here, 20-20. 30 seconds left in the half as the kicking unit is on for Pittsburgh. They're going to try to break this tie here, make it a 1-point Purple Dragon lead. All right, he gets it. So it is 21-20. 30 seconds to go in the second half. We'll be right back for a quick break. You are watching Comet Vision.
In 1987, Community National Bank and Trust was founded on the principles of service excellence, strong support for local residents and businesses, superior account and lending products, and a passion for community service. For more than 3 decades, we have partnered with different community-based organizations such as Chanute Public Schools to make our communities a better place. Community National Bank and Trust. Lending hands for our community.
Back here on Comet Vision for the last 30 seconds of this second half, or this first half rather, second quarter.
Got another 30 remaining, Blue Comet fans.
So 21-20 is our score. Purple Dragons leading.
Got another 30 seconds of
Well, you'd like to see Chanute do something just before the half, even if it's close enough in just to get in field goal range. We've seen Lawrence Cheney kick some pretty long balls. I think he would be able to hit one from at least 30 or 40 yards.
So we'll see what can happen here. 99 the kicker. And it's off. A deep kick. Fumbled. Picked up by Seamster. He's going to try to get as much yardage as he can.
Flags
oh, fumble again. Pittsburgh's on top of that.
Couple flags on the play.
So some flags on the play. There was a fumble recovered by Jamarcus Davis of the Purple Dragons. We'll see what the refs come out here and call.
Boy, that's going to be big for the Purple Dragons if they can get it. Looks like they might be discussing. I don't know. It's hard to read lips. There's so much going on the field. You don't really know what happened.
Yeah, I mean, I was following the runner. I didn't see where the flag was, but there are multiple flags out there.
Yeah, one from the far and near side each. Could be holding, could be blocking in the back.
Could be any number of things. We'll see what we get here.
Holding on the returning team. And holding. It's going to be Pittsburgh ball. So they did give Pittsburgh the fumble recovery.
A fumble on the play.
So the fumble recovery goes to Pittsburgh.
Right.
And it looks like they're going to have it at the Comet 30 with 21 seconds to make something happen and extend this lead.
Let's hope the Blue Comets can really hold out at least until halftime.
This is a big moment for this Comet defense.
21 seconds is still a lot of time.
Yeah, we've seen this defense make big plays all year. If there was a time for one ever, it would be this time. So 21 seconds to go. First and 10 from the Comets 30. Nicholson lines up under the center. He's going to drop back to pass. Rolling out right. Finds a man.
No good. Incomplete.
No good.
Quarterback rush for his live pass.
Looks like that was to Profit again.
So pass intended for Profit. Incomplete. 6 seconds drop off the clock, so it is 15 seconds to go.
That just shows you what Pittsburgh's wanting to do. They're wanting to be up by more than just a single point going into the halftime.
Yeah, they're going to try to get a touchdown on the board here.
You know, why not? I mean, what's the worst that can happen? Pick six? Technically.
I guess so. We'll see what the Comets can do here. See if they can come up big. Pittsburgh, 2 men out wide, right, 1 out left.
Peary in the backfield, looking
and
long.
And a big sack.
Nate Wilson.
Nathan Wilson with the sack.
Kate Small back there too with him. Tons of pressure, making it even more difficult to gain.
So about
a greater lead here.
Wow, just marching back here. So 3rd and 21 with 8 seconds left.
Timeout for the Purple Dragons.
In 1987, Community National Bank and Trust was founded on the principles of service excellence, strong support for local residents and businesses, superior account and lending products, and a passion for community service. For more than 3 decades, we have partnered with different community-based organizations such as Chanute Public Schools to make our communities a better place. Community National Bank and Trust. Lending hands for our community.
So after the big sack here, timeout called to stop the clock. Pittsburgh out of timeouts with 8 seconds to go. I imagine they're going to try for a big play here.
Looks like they just added an extra second to the clock. A couple extra seconds, actually.
2 seconds to the clock, so 10 seconds.
And that's still a lot of time. You know, you get 2, sometimes possibly even 3 plays, especially if they're quick plays. Find someone along the sideline, just like they have multiple times with Connor Profit. You can cut the distance at least in half here.
Well, I guess the counter argument would be the way this Blue Comet defensive line has been. It makes a short play long, but it looks like they're only going to run 3.
Especially the way that the defense is spread out right now.
So a cover 5 maybe even out there, as it's going to be a short pass play here.
And they are, like I said, they did cut the field distance, not quite in half, but took about half the time off the clock.
So 6 seconds to go after that one.
And who knows, honestly, they could even still get 2 more plays off of 6 seconds.
So, but it is 4th and 10, so one of those plays has to go for at least 10 yards. So they're going for a field goal here from the 30.
Boy, that's bold.
So it's going to be a 47-yard field goal.
Big kicker, though.
Field goal, there we go.
We've seen his boot all night.
Kick is up.
Short. No good.
So 1 second on the clock for the Comets, I imagine.
They may
Probably,
just kneel.
they're going to just take that second off the clock. So it is going to go to halftime here. 21-20 is our score. Pittsburgh in the lead. You are watching Comet Vision. Are they doing one more play? Okay, go back. No commercials.
No.
Looks like we got a second.
So it looks like we are getting that second, so the Comets will take the field for one more play. I imagine this will just be a kneel or maybe a run to Big Q.
Yeah, I can't imagine them actually going for it. I mean, they've got 3 receivers out.
Yep,
But
hand
yeah,
off
just
to
right
Quentin
down the
Harding. He's going to get going for quite a bit here, but he's out of bounds.
And
so
he's limping. It's not good to see going into halftime.
about a 22-yard run with that last second. 21-20 is our score going into the half. You are watching Comet Vision.
We got good SEK football for you, Bruce.
Since
King
2007,
Construction, a regional leader in commercial construction and pre-engineered metal building solutions, is proud to sponsor USD 413.
Whether you're just starting your fitness
With a
journey or looking
reputation
to
for
take it to
quality
the next
craftsmanship
level,
and
Inertia
innovative
has
building
the equipment,
solutions,
classes, and
King
support
Construction is
you need
committed
to
to
succeed.
supporting our schools and community.
Join today and discover
For
a
reliable
community
construction
dedicated to
services
helping
with a
you
local
stay
touch,
active and
trust
healthy.
Kane Construction.
Inertia
Building
Health
a
and
stronger
Fitness,
future,
where
one project
Chanute
at a
gets
time.
fit.
We'd like to ask all, just following this, to, if you have your forms filled out, we'd like to honor you in just a moment. And now, ladies and gentlemen, tonight's halftime performance is brought to you by the 7th place band from the Kansas Band Masters Association Marching Championships. Your Chanute High School Blue Pride Marching Band. The Blue Pride will be performing their 2024 show, You Don't Understand, Mom. The band is under the leadership of drum majors Taylor Lansdowne and Jack Pickle. Guard leaders Eric Blakesby and Leah Burnett. Drum majors, is your band ready? The field is yours. Blue Pride Marching Band by Comets Pike. While the cheerleaders take their stand in the midfield, thank you, band. October is National Breast Cancer Awareness Month. At this time, we'd like to ask all who have filled out a breast cancer honoree form to please stand. Your standing early detection strives to detect cancer as soon as possible and has been able to help many men and women with their battle. Let us recognize those who have fought, are still fighting, or have lost their battle with breast cancer. May we all have hope for a cure and to show our support. Nobody fights alone. We are stronger together. And ladies and gentlemen, if you would please direct your attention to midfield as the Chanute Blue Comet cheer team will perform a routine choreographed by Coach Zoe Stewart. The team would like to dedicate this routine to all those who are currently fighting or who have survived and won their fight with breast cancer. Lakeview, excuse me. I'd like to remind you again, got some pulled pork sandwiches. They're legit down the northwest corner of the stadium. Support those FFA.
Welcome back
kids
to the second half of our big SEK matchup tonight between the Pittsburgh Purple Dragons and the Chanute Blue Comets. As we went into halftime, the Purple Dragons were holding on to a 21-20 lead. Quite an odd scoring summary here, as we had I believe a rushing touchdown for Pittsburgh, followed by a passing touchdown by the Comets, and then a kick return touchdown for Pittsburgh. Comets came back with a passing touchdown and a 5-yard tush-push run for a touchdown. And then the Purple Dragons got another rushing touchdown in there. So that's where we sit tonight. Comets down 1 point with the one Cheney missed kick, as the kickoff is good. Here to Seamster. He's going to run about 14. So we get Blue Comet football to start the second half. If you're just joining us, I am Jaden Ginsweider. Joining me is Caleb Wood,
David Duncan on the return,
who is indisposed right now.
Big shout out to the FFA. These pulled pork nachos are amazing.
Duncan brought the ball out to the Blue Comet 29-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. Chanute Blue Comets from their own 29.
So Harding in the shotgun. Quentin Harding's had himself quite the day. And he's going to get the run here. It's just of a few yards. No touchdowns for Quentin Harding so far tonight, but a lot of big runs. Especially a big 30-yarder that really set up one of Cade Small's 2 touchdowns.
Blue Comets, Quentin Harding, follow that big left line for a gain of about 2 to 3.
So a gain of 2 there. 2nd and 8.
A 2nd and long, 7 for the Comets.
Chris Harding in the shotgun. Quentin Harding in motion. He's going to throw it out to Harding in the flat. He's going to have room to go. Gets tripped up a little bit, but stays on his feet. Keeps bullying forward.
Once again, you got to bring him down the first time, or else he's just going to spin around you and get another 6 or 7 yards.
Yeah, but from what we've seen this season, it's nearly impossible to bring him down on that first
really
try.
is.
1st and 10 Comets down to their own 44-yard line.
So here we go from the 44, 1st and 10 Comets. They line up here, looking to keep the drive moving. Cade Small lines up on the left side. Man in motion is Stevenson, handoff to Big Q. He's going to get taken down short of the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Purple Dragons did a great job that time, not falling for that fake motion.
They, as the first half went on, we saw them get better at reading the Comets offense and preparing for those runs from Quentin Harding.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's very evident that Pittsburgh has done plenty of film sessions this last week.
So 2nd and 11 from the 43. Harding back to pass. He's getting rushed. Finds Quentin Harding, and he's going to try to make something there. Maybe got a couple of yards.
Yeah, might have gotten 2 on the play.
So it looks like it might be 3rd and 9 from the Comet 45.
Yeah, it's just tough here because you see Chris Harding there. I don't know if it was necessarily an intentionally designed screenplay, but that's kind of what it fell into. And unfortunately for Quentin Harding, it didn't really stand up to much there.
Yeah, not much room to develop there for Harding. So Chris dropping back to pass again, being rushed out to his right. He's just going to have to take it. Gets it as far as he can, but it's still a few yards short before he goes out of bounds.
It looks like they're spotting it. It's hard to tell where they're spotting. Yeah, just a couple of yards shy. That's
So
always
fourth
tough
and-
because he did reach out there towards the end to try to pick up that first down. But
So 4th and a long 3.
Brings the ball into Pittsburgh territory.
it's definitely a tough call to as to where to spot the ball because
The Purple Dragon.
we don't have any sky cams. We can't fully tell where it should be at. 4th and 9. Sorry, not 4th and 9. 4th and 3, rather.
9 minutes left in the
That's right.
quarter here. So we'll see what the Comets can cook up here. What Coach Frizzell calls. Looks like it's going to be an option run. Harding trips a little bit. Did he get there? He definitely could have had the first down, but he
Looks
tripped
like
there.
I was going to say, it looks like the near side
Right side of the
referee
line.
gave it to him. Yep.
So it's going to be a first down, Blue Comets.
Just barely, though. He did a great job of reaching out there as he was falling. Gave the Blue Comets a little bit of new life there on the series.
So a new set of downs inside Pittsburgh territory from about the Pittsburgh 45.
45-yard line, 1st and 10.
Stevenson in motion. Fake the handoff to Stevenson, gives it to Big Q. He's going to bully forward. Bounces off some contact, but still ends up out of bounds there after just a gain of about 4.
Yeah, it looks like Pittsburgh might have blitzed on that play on the weak side and just barely missed Harding as he got the ball there, which is the only reason why he picked up those almost 4 yards on the play.
So it says, yeah, it looks like it's 2nd and 6 here. Harding in the backfield. Stevenson in motion once again. This time they do give it to Stevenson. He's going to run. See how far he got.
And they're going to give him
They got the first down. So first down run, first carry of the night for Elliott Stevenson.
Yeah, it's amazing what all individual plays you can develop out of a simple motion offense like that. We saw Elliott Stevenson motion 3 or 4 times there, and this is the first time he actually got the ball. Most of the time, you're handing it off to Quentin Harding rather. But in this case, really paid off for the Blue Comets to give it to Stevenson. Picked up first down, and now they're running again.
Big block from Love there. 1st and 10 here from the Pittsburgh 34. Handoff to Quentin Harding. He's going to get a few.
Quentin looks like he's really feeling it tonight. He's been
like I said, he's
knocked around a bit.
Ripped off a few big runs as well. But yeah, he's been really taking it through the middle. Hasn't really been working the way it has in previous games. And so he just gets a few yards here and there doing it, but he's going to take some hits. And boy, this Pittsburgh defense, they're going to deliver some big hits. So 2nd and 8 from the Pittsburgh 32.
5 seconds left on the play clock.
And they get the play off. Dropping back to pass to Chris Harding. He's immediately rushed, throws it. Was it intercepted, or are they going to call it incomplete?
It's on the ground, yep.
It's on the ground, all right.
Boy, great eyes by the officials out here. I would have not guessed that hit the ground first.
So Jamarcus Davis diving for an interception there, doesn't quite get it.
Great awareness, though, on defense.
3rd down, Blue Comets on the Dragons.
Looked like Chris Harding might have led his receiver there just a little too much.
Yeah, I believe it was intended. It seemed like Stevenson was the closest receiver
he's usually
in the
the
area.
one coming across the middle there.
Yeah, so we'll see. He must have just led him too much and nearly catastrophic, but it is 3rd and 8. Another try here for the Comets. A lot of men on the line there. And Chris is going to drop back to pass, immediately rushed. Looks like they were trying to screen to Cade Small, but it didn't work. So 4th and 8.
Green falls in.
See, I believe, I imagine they'll go for it here. They usually do.
4th and long 7, Comets.
Yeah, this is definitely a long play to pick up. I think Blue Comets, have a very good chance of getting it, though. They've been picking up fourth downs all night long.
So Landon Bilby checks in here for the 4th down play. Going out wide left.
Timeout on the play. Chanute.
Chanute, seems like that clock was getting down too close to comfort. We're going to take a quick break. You are watching Comet Vision.
State Farm Insurance agent Jennifer Deach has been a proud supporter of Blue Comet Sports for years. Whether you need coverage for home, auto, or life, Jennifer is here to help you protect what matters most. For personalized service from someone who's always cheering for our community, call Jennifer Deach at State Farm today. Your trusted neighbor and Blue Comet fan.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Welcome back to Comet Vision. We're in a timeout here from the Blue Comets. A few minutes into this 3rd quarter, Comets trailing by 1. They are in Pittsburgh territory, but it's 4th and 8. So we'll see what Coach Frizzell can put together here.
Yeah, it makes you wonder if he's coming up with something a little sneaky there. Maybe he's pulling something deep out of his bag to, pick up this 8 yards. The first thing that I think of is maybe try to pick up a false start for the defense, get a quick, easy 5 yards, and then after that, you're only left with 3 to try to pick up on a play.
32-yard line.
So we'll see here. Deep in the shotgun is Chris Harding. He's going to look to pass, and he's going to get sacked. Big sack from 42, Gabe Kimsey. Showing why he is a captain of this squad. And that is going to be much better territory or field position for the Purple Dragons.
That's right, yeah. Gabe Kimsey, really just came out of nowhere. Harding had no idea he was coming, or else he probably would have tried to get the ball off a little bit sooner. We saw him coming across the near side of the field and just blindsided Harding, making him lose upwards of, almost 15 yards?
Yeah,
10 yards?
About 10 yards, I'd say. So it's going to start at the 41 here. So I think officially it'd be a 9-yard loss on the sack, and it is a turnover on downs. So Pittsburgh looking to run here. It's going to be Nicholson keeping it himself. Gets a few there.
And this is where Chanute's really going to have to pay attention on defense, because you got a lot of people that you really have to look for. Most importantly, Nate Mitchell, their big guy who was running quite a bit there at the end of the first half. But again, like we just saw, Carson Nicholson can easily run himself, and they have Carson Profit that they'll probably go to within the next play or two.
Yep, now we see 2nd and 6 after the 4-yard gain from Nicholson. Lining up in that similar set we've been seeing all night. Man in motion is Profit, and it's going to be an offside.
Canton Fitzmaurice getting a little
antsy on the motion.
A little bit.
And it's going to move the Purple Dragon up 5 yards, so that they will take it from the 50, 2nd and 1.
The Purple Dragon. Side of the field on the 50. Second and 2, Dragon.
So 2nd and 1. Purple Dragons here. Man in motion. Gets the handoff, and he's going to have the first down.
Tanner Ramage.
So another play from Ramage, the man with the big kick return touchdown earlier tonight. So it'll be 1st and 10. In Blue Comet territory once again for the Purple Dragons. Five and a half minutes to go in the 3rd quarter and a 1-point lead.
The first and 10.
Nicholson gets back under center.
In Chanute territory on the 47-yard line.
Only one man in the backfield and one tight end in motion again, or fullback in motion. Handoff to Mitchell, or no, rather, did he keep it himself? I thought he gave it to Mitchell. He
That's
fooled
what
me.
I thought.
I think he kept it himself and went up that right side.
It's hard to see what exactly happened. Ramage limping off the field there over on the sideline.
It's another big player limping off the field for Pittsburgh. We saw that happen with Profit earlier tonight. He was able to re-enter the game
59 looked like Aaron Love
and has
on there.
contributed offensively since returning. So
Yeah, absolutely.
we'll see, hopefully for the Purple Dragons, Ramage can do the same.
Dragons over Blue Comets,
2nd and
25
6
or rather 44
for the
yard line.
43 of the Comets. Nicholson's just going to run it himself.
Picked up about 3 yards there, not bad.
So makes 3rd down a bit shorter.
Dixon with there, stopping there by
3rd and
Dave
3
Wilson.
here after the 3-yard gain.
Gonna bring up a Pittsburgh 3rd down.
Let's see if the Blue Comets can hold here, bring up 4th down. Pittsburgh has not faced very many 4th down situations tonight. Handoff. No, he keeps it and then pitches it to Profit, who has the 1st down and a couple more. Just wouldn't go down.
Sizemore out there, really giving the Chanute defense a earful.
Yep.
That was
Gonna be another
a
1st down.
that very easily could have been
Keeper swung down, looks like
disastrous for Chanute
for the 1st down.
had they not been paying attention to what was going on. We saw that. We saw Nate Mitchell get the fake down the middle,
Yeah,
and I think
faked it.
quite a few Chanute players bid on that.
Yeah, fake to Mitchell and then ended up flipping it to Profit. So now it is 1st and 10 from the Chanute 37.
And like I said before, that read option for Pittsburgh can be very deadly. Wanting to push the clock up.
Right. So handoff, fakes the handoff to Mitchell, runs it around himself as Nicholson. He's got some green grass in front of him. A big block there, and he gets inside the 20. Looks like that was 75. Treeman Wesley with the block, helping his quarterback on that run.
Yeah, Owen
And
Luttrell fortunately was able to ankle tackle Nicholson there, or else Nicholson would have had wide open range to the end zone.
So a 20-yard gain there for Nicholson as they are in the red zone once again.
Dragons on the Blue Comets.
So 1st and 10 from the 17. Nicholson lining up with Mitchell in the backfield. Kimsey to his left, Profit to his right.
Blue Comets really need to get a stop here.
So Kimsey in motion, handoff to Mitchell.
Another read
Oh,
option.
no, it does. It not again. Confused me even.
And that's why this Pittsburgh offense is so successful, is because you never really know where they're going to go.
And they've gotten much better in the second half about hiding it, too.
Yes,
It's
yes.
even
Carson Nicholson.
because from
does-
up here we were able to tell what was happening every play last half. But now it
Carson,
feels like
Carson Nicholson does a great job kind of taking after Peyton Manning with great hiding the ball on the fake handoffs there. We've fallen for it multiple times tonight. I don't think it will be the last time we fall for it.
absolutely not.
1st and goal.
So now he's lining up again. So 1st and goal from the 7 after the 10-yard gain.
This one's an actual handoff.
Actual handoff to Mitchell this time.
Looks like he only picks up a couple yards.
Picks
but
up maybe
Ball
2.
runs into the big blue brick wall that time.
That blue wall bringing him down.
Second and goal for the Purple Dragons here. And I think Chanute is just having such a hard time because Pittsburgh's offensive line is doing just a fantastic job of holding their blocks. Not in like a penalty form, but just staying on their blocks for a lot longer than probably what they should.
Giving a lot of time to their guys in the backfield.
Absolutely.
So another run play here. It's going to be to Profit for the touchdown. So another one for I believe he had one earlier. No, so touchdown for Profit.
He had that little reception here in the corner.
Yeah, so a receiving touchdown and a rushing touchdown for Profit now as Pittsburgh goes up 7. Now, is this a situation where you may try to go for 2, knowing you have the 7-point lead, could potentially even move that to 9? No, they're going to go for the kick.
B&W Chanute, a leader in designing and manufacturing custom-engineered technology components, is proud to sponsor USD 413 schools. With a commitment to innovation and our community, B&W Chanute supports education in the future of our students. For cutting-edge solutions and strong community ties, trust B&W Chanute. Engineering excellence right here at home.
Back here on Common Vision, the PAT attempt was good, so it is 28-20. Pittsburgh in the lead. What do the Comets need to do to get back in this one?
I think it's tough because I think Chanute has been hot and cold when it comes to their pass offense. I really think Pittsburgh's defense is starting to pick up quite a bit on our running offense and being able to get Quentin Harding down, but at the same time, I don't think we need to. I don't see any reason to stop giving Quentin Harding the ball. I don't know. It's hard saying, and it's also not my job to know. So take that.
The real problem I've noticed with the Comets is just this offensive line hasn't seen a test like Pittsburgh yet this year.
Absolutely.
And it's been hard for them to keep up, and so a lot of pressure on Chris Harding, a lot of pressure on Quentin Harding when he runs. So kick is off here, and it looks like Seamster again going to get it. He's going to get about 10 yards on the run back.
He's gotten about to the same spot every time.
Gets solid field position for the Comets once again. So we will see what the Comets do here. Looks like it kind of right between the 25 and 26. We're going to call it the 20. Can call it the 25 here. 1st and 10. See what Chris Harding and crew can come up with here. Elliott in motion, handoff to Big Q. He's only going to get a few yards.
It's good, great stop by Carson Nicholson, Pittsburgh's quarterback, on defense now.
Yeah, he's been making some plays there out of, looks like he's been playing kind of a combination of defensive back and linebacker.
Yeah, I
depending
think
on the play call.
Right there, it was more of like almost like a safety blitz, but he read it and really jumped on it quick. You figure
so 2nd and 7.
You figure that your free safety is probably standing 10, 12 yards back from the line of scrimmage, so the fact that he got there within 3 yards past the line of scrimmage for Harding shows quite a bit of speed.
Yep, so now another run here for the Comets. Looks like it maybe just gets back to the line of scrimmage, potentially a yard more. Pittsburgh man taking a second to get up here, but he's up. Good thing for Pittsburgh, now another man down. As we end the 3rd quarter here. So we will take a break. We'll be right back. You're listening to Common Vision.
Looking for the right trailer for the job? Rome Motors and Trailer Sales has got you covered. Whether it's utility trailers, enclosed trailers, or heavy-duty equipment haulers, Rome Motors has the perfect trailer for your needs. And don't forget about their top-quality skid steer attachments and durable sheds for extra storage. At Rome Motors, we're more than just a dealership. We're part of the community. Locally owned and operated, we're dedicated to providing reliable service and hometown support you can count on. Quality products, unbeatable service, and the local support you deserve.
Back here on Comet Vision from Chanute Community Sports Complex. As we enter the fourth quarter, the Pittsburgh Purple Dragons are up 28-20. If you're just joining us, I'm Jaden Ginsweider. Joining me here at the booth is Caleb Wood. We are excited to see how this goes. Such a tightly contested contest so far tonight.
Yeah, you know, a couple times, actually both of them on a Cade Small touchdown, we've seen the Blue Comets kind of surprise us with a pass up the middle where they're seeing quite a bit of open field. I'd love to see that again sometime soon. Give Blue Comets quite a bit less field space to play on.
So 3rd and 6 from the 30. Fakes the handoff to Harding, a pass to Elliott Stevenson. Stevenson gets the first down. Has not been super involved, Stevenson, but he gets the pass there and gets the first down.
And that's Stevenson. Harding to Stevenson. Reception is good. For another Chanute Blue Comets.
So the first down there is going to take him to about the 44.
Yep, Stevenson hasn't, he's been pretty quiet all night except for on defense, but his, we'd love to see him come alive here in the fourth quarter.
So in the shotgun here, Quentin Harding goes out in motion. Fakes the pass, unloads one down the right side. Goes off.
And there's a flag.
He didn't turn around, so there's going to be pass interference there.
Great call. Great look.
Flag on Jamarcus Davis.
Great look by Chris Harding to see his man down the field. Would have loved to see that a little further out in front of him, but unfortunately for the Purple Dragons, wasn't able to defend it properly.
Intended for Cade Small, covered by Davis. Davis does not turn around, so he's going to get that pass interference. So a 15-yard penalty.
Right at the 46.
In Pittsburgh territory. So doesn't complete the big play, but a big penalty. And that's something we've been seeing from Pittsburgh all night. Really sloppy with the penalties.
Yeah, their defense stays strong for only so long. And again, Chanute's been able to find some weak areas to take advantage of.
So here we go. 2 receivers out left, 1 out right. Tight end back off the line. Harding looking to throw. Sends one out. Intended for Stevenson. He wants a penalty. I don't think he'll get it. I don't think they're going to.
That's been tough. Chris Harding has been, unfortunately, over-leading or overthrowing a lot of his receivers tonight. And makes you wonder, how many, how different this game probably could be if those wouldn't have happened.
I think that's just one of those kind of qualities of a young quarterback.
It is.
It's going to be, sometimes you get a little too antsy, a little too excited to make the throw and just put a little too much on it or, lead it a little too far, and that's you're going to see that happen. He is just a junior.
Right.
So we'll see here how he progresses. So he gets the snap here, pitches it to Quentin Harding. Quentin, positive yardage here, first down and a few more.
Oh, a little bit of a flag there. We got a
flag on the play.
Not sure what that was. Looks like they threw it past Harding.
May have been on the tackle.
Elliott Stevenson looking like he was holding his hands up like, that wasn't on me.
Are they going to call a hold on Stevenson?
Yep, hold on the offense. From the end of the play.
From the end of the play here.
10 yards from the spot of the foul.
So the question is, do they give them the first down first and then?
I don't know.
So
it looks like they're remaining second down. So it's the penalty first and then the down and distance here.
Gotcha.
So second and about 5 from the Pittsburgh 41. Still ended up with positive yardage. That's just how far Quentin ran that ball.
Right. It just still would have been nice to pick up that first down.
Obviously. But like we said, relatively clean game from the Comets so far. And a big throw from Harding, just trying to throw out of contact. And nothing going there. Trying to get it to Stevenson through the sack. It feels like Stevenson's been targeted a good 7 or 8 times. We just haven't been able to get the ball to him.
Yeah, especially in this fourth quarter here. That third quarter went by extremely quickly, but Blue Comets really need to make stuff happen to be able to stay in this game.
Yep, so down 8. Plenty of football left to go. 3rd and 5. 3 receivers out right, 1 out left is Bilby. Shotgun snap, dropping back, Harding finds a man over the middle is Stevenson. He jumps over a defender. He keeps going, past another one, the 20, the 10, touchdown, Elliott Stevenson!
And that's when we see Elliott Stevenson do his thing. When you give him time, you give him space on a screen like that, you see him do amazing things.
What a play here. So we see Harding throw out of pressure, the leap, the dodge.
And you love what Chris Harding does there. He doesn't rush that screenplay. You see him, he kind of fakes the pass first, but he gives Stevenson time to make more room, separating himself from the defense a little more. And ultimately it results in a touchdown.
Down 2, 2-point conversion attempt here for Harding and company. Drops back to pass. Chris rushed, moving through. He's going to go for himself. Has the 2-point
conversion.
We have a tie ball game in the 4th quarter here. So as we go to break here, tied at 28, you're watching Comet Vision.
Style meets vision. Dr. Derek Swader offers an incredible selection of frames from Oakley and Nike to Kate Spade and Tory Burch. And don't miss out on Wiley X and many more stylish options. Dr. Swader is proud to support our local students at USC 413, ensuring they have a clear vision for a bright future. Visit Swader Optical today, where every frame is a perfect fit.
So referees discussing something here.
Blue Comets, 28.
Yeah, I don't see what they would have. Personal foul on the offense. Oh, unsportsmanlike conduct. Looks like I got a couple of guys chirping down there, you know.
So an unsportsmanlike assigned to each side. Those penalties should offset here.
Ideally.
And so, but it is one of those things that still needs to be called. And
Yeah, you can see that at the high school level.
So 28-28 is our score. 10 minutes and 54 seconds on the clock. The Comets are about to kick off here. The big touchdown from Elliott Stevenson. The 3rd really huge touchdown we've seen from the Comets tonight.
Yeah, big plays.
The 4th was still kind of a big play for a tush push, was our 4th touchdown,
Oh, exactly.
5 yards. So overachieving touchdowns on the game here for the Comets, really taking advantage of the back half of that Pittsburgh defense.
Now Chanute really needs to step it up on defense and really cause some issues for these Purple Dragons. Not exactly sure what the delay is. Looks like we got some referees that are still getting into position.
Better get up. These guys are working and earning your approval tonight.
All right, Lawrence Chaney, the soccer star football kicker, getting ready to go here. The kick is off. A deep kick for Chaney to about the 15. Pittsburgh going to run it back. Man gets through the first wave, and he's brought down just past the 40. So about, let's see, about 25 to, let's see, it's about 29 yards on the return there.
Jamarcus Davis there on the return. He did a great job, just very similar to what we saw earlier in the game with Tanner Ramage. Davis just got the ball, lowered his head, and just started booking it. Picked up great yardage there. Great field position right off the kickoff for the Purple Dragons.
So a handoff here to Mitchell. He's still rumbling. Gets to the 40. Brought out of bounds at the 35.
That was actually Stone Peary on the play.
Stone Peary.
I think they're giving Mitchell a little bit of a break there, but nonetheless, I mean, great run by Peary.
My apologies. Thought it was number 34. Turns out it was number 24. So.
3s and 2s look a lot alike.
Thanks for the insight, Wood. That's why we have you up here. So 1st and 10 from the Comet 35 after the big run from Peary.
First and 10, Purple Dragons. Down to the Comet 35.
Man in motion. Fakes the handoff. Going to take the option, and Nicholson's going to run it himself.
Is a flag on the play.
Flag on the play. Looks like it may move Pittsburgh back. Holding on Pittsburgh, or blocking back.
Blocking the back.
Blocking the back on Pittsburgh.
Gonna back him up.
Thankfully for the Blue Comets.
So now,
These three
see
folks
how
need
far
to
that
pick up
backs them up.
flowers at the FFA table. They are a winner. Amy Wright, Megan Gilner, and Brett Otis.
So a 10-yard penalty there.
And
Gonna make
10-yard
it
penalty to
first
the Dragons. Gonna be a first and about
16. So
16, looks like. After the
it brings him
41
back a
yard
bit
line.
from to the 41. Big penalty could really help the
Amy
Comets
Wright,
here.
Megan Gilner, Brett Otis, go to the FFA table. Northwest corner, pick up those flowers, cheer yourself up.
Man in motion. Fakes the handoff, looking to pass. Decides to run it, and he's going to get taken down behind the line.
Great job. It looks like that was Canton Fitzmaurice. He's getting up limping a little bit. Not exactly sure what he did there, but great awareness to be there when Nicholson just tucks the ball. He can be very dangerous on the run. We've seen him time and time again take the ball and make huge plays with it on his own. Fortunately, again, for us, Canton Fitzmaurice, not Cash. Canton Fitzmaurice was there to prevent the play. Looks like we got a timeout.
So timeout here as the ball got back to the line of scrimmage on that last play. We'll be right back. You're watching Comet Vision.
Looking for a new home built with care and precision? At Advanced Systems Homes, we've been family owned and operated for over 45 years. Our modular homes are custom designed to fit your needs with craftsmanship you can trust. As part of this community, we're proud to support our local schools and invest in the future of Chanute. When you choose Advanced Systems Homes, you're not just building a house, you're building a stronger community. Your home, your future, built by family. Advanced Systems Homes.
So back here after the injury timeout for Fitzmaurice, he was able to get off the field on his own.
Second and a big bunch of green for the Purple Dragons.
And so now Purple Dragons ball. Take it, fumble. Who's got it? A big pile of football players. Let's see who got it.
Kate Small thinks Chanute has it.
Recovered by...
And
Chanute has it. The big fumble. Recovered by Nathan Wilson.
Great awareness, great job on the play, diving in there. at the bottom of the pile. It's not the most comfortable place, but in this case, it's the most affordable place for us.
And now all of a sudden, the momentum really has swung in the Comets' favor.
It really has.
A big penalty, a tackle at the line of scrimmage, and then a fumble. So Comet ball at their own 43 with 9 minutes and 48 seconds left to go. Tied at 28. Chris Harding finds his way onto the field here. You'll notice he's still lining up in the shotgun, but he's going even a yard or so further back, the way that, because of how Pittsburgh's been just ramming right through that offensive line.
He needs all the time and space he can get. Going
unloads one for Stevenson. Did he catch that?
He brings it down.
Stevenson brings it down.
Great
the
play.
Big catch.
Stevenson getting up there, taking control in midair, and coming down with the ball.
So that would be a 36-yard catch for Stevenson. What a grab.
And just like that, once again, Chanute is dampering any, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. That wasn't a great play. That's what I'm stuck on.
So Chanute now just outside the red zone. The snap, handoff to Quentin. He's going to get stopped about the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard or two ahead of it.
Big Q on the carry. Pounds through the line for a slight gain on the play. A gain of about 1.
So a gain of 1 there for Big Q. All right, from the 20, 2nd and 9. Wilson in motion. Slings it over to Bilby, his first catch of the night. And he's going to get the first down.
Still going. Bilby's another one of those kids. It's nice to see him late than never. But he's also going to come in, I think, late here in the game and give Chanute a little more oomph that they need to pull this one out.
So 1st and goal from the
8.
Gets the ball right down there to the end of that, to the end of the goalkeeper's box in there for the soccer games. So 1st and goal from the 8. Quentin was in motion. He bobbles it, rolls out of bounds.
That's been something that Harding has struggled a lot with this year, just the little out pass, out route. It's more of a, I can't remember what that route was, but he has, unfortunately, he's dropped that pass a lot, multiple times this year.
Yeah, kind of out in the flat there.
Yes.
Yeah. Has a hard time bringing that down. Bobbles that one, incomplete, 2nd and goal. Chris Harding runs in with the play. 7 and change on the clock.
2nd goal, Comets.
So handoff here. Quentin Harding not going to get much of anything.
Gets about back to the line of scrimmage for 3rd down now. Still about 8 to go.
Hugh Harding with a good gain on the play, up the middle.
So no gain, 3rd and 8. 3rd and goal from the 8, I should say.
Off center, Peyton Anderson, going to be 3rd and goal, Comets.
Yeah, 4 wide.
Triple Dragon territory.
See if Pittsburgh sends anybody.
So Chris rolling out right, tries to find a man.
And
Does he
he's
have
got
it? Touchdown, Blue Comets.
Trevor Fields.
Fields with the big touchdown. And
Another
once
one.
again, the Comets are in the lead.
Another name we haven't heard a lot tonight, but again, someone you really shouldn't sleep on.
A lot of weapons on this offense. Fields, another one of them. Finds the touchdown there. And it is a Blue Comet lead. So 34-28, pending the PAT.
Blue Comet touchdown.
Point after is good. So it is 35-28 with 6:48 left in the fourth quarter. You are watching Comet Vision.
Looking for fun, fitness, and family activities all in one place? Welcome to the Chanute Recreation Commission. Whether you're into sports, fitness classes, or just having a great time, we've got something for everyone. From youth leagues to adult fitness programs, it's all here, right in the heart of Chanute. Get active, stay healthy, and connect with friends at the Chanute Recreation Commission. Stop by today or visit us online to see how you can join the fun. Chanute Recreation Commission, where community comes to play.
Back here after the big Trevor Fields touchdown. 6:48 to go in the fourth quarter. And the Comets have a 7-point lead in the big matchup with the Pittsburgh Purple Dragons. We knew this was going to be a close one. We knew this was going to be a good game. I don't think anybody could have predicted quite how good this game was going to be.
Absolutely not. And it's nice seeing the Blue Comets kind of spread that love around. We got 4 individuals with touchdowns tonight. Chris Harding, Elliott Stevenson, and Trevor Fields all with 1, and Kate Small with 2 big ones for the Blue Comets as well.
What a kick. Pins. Oh, can they get him? Yeah, they're going to pin the Purple Dragons down inside the 5.
Great motivation for this Blue Comet defense to get them started, give the Purple Dragons some pressure, and hopefully bring it into this game sometime soon.
You know, really, it feels like, there was the penalty down on this side of the field, the block in the back for Pittsburgh,
it all.
which was followed immediately by Fitzmaurice, a tackle in the backfield, and that's the game swung there, and it's broken wide open for the Comets here.
And then the fumble recovery
as well. So just a bunch of great plays in a row for the Comets, and all of a sudden Pittsburgh has 95 yards to go to tie this game.
But with that said, don't sleep on them right now because they can definitely make it happen.
So it's going to be an option pitch here. Running up the side was Profit.
And for this Purple Dragon offense, all it takes is those 6-7 yard runs each and every time to make their way down. Blue Comets really have to give them a little more pressure than that.
Absolutely. So now second down and 5 from the 10.
Stevenson ran him out of bounds. Going to bring up a second and about 5. Dragons just outside their own 10-yard line.
So here another option taken by Nicholson.
Boy, they really rely heavily on that read option.
And that's going to get a first down.
Just like that motion play that Chanute has with Stevenson running in motion, that the Purple Dragons can really develop a lot from this read option here. Head coach Josh Lattimore does a great job with giving his offense that many options with just a single formation.
Such a versatile offense with that
Absolutely.
formation, yeah. So now first and 10. Handoff here, and he's going to get taken down.
That's going to be Connor Profit. Looked like he went into motion, turned right back around to
take the handoff.
Yeah.
And so he got a couple of yards there. It looked like he was taking down that line of scrimmage, but he was able to extend out for a few yards.
Looks like that was Brady Alonzo there on the tackle. Did an awesome job just reaching the arm out. And Profit ran right into his bicep and was able to bring him down pretty easily.
Second and 7 from the Comet 20. Handoff here to Profit around the outside. He's got room to go. And he gets the first down and quite a bit more. So from the 20 down to about the 36, a 16-yard run.
You know, we saw Connor Profit get hurt in the first half, and I don't know what's going on with the medical team over there for Pittsburgh, but they really got him looking real good tonight in the second half. He seems like nothing even happened to him this game.
Yeah, definitely right back into the action. So 1st and 10 here from the 36. Nicholson going back under center. Man in motion. Looks like a handoff here.
It's Davis. Or sorry,
Mitchell.
Nate Mitchell.
So Mitchell's going to take it up for about 4 yards.
Like I said before, you can't really go easy on this offense because despite them starting at the 94, 95 yard line, if this were labeled in 100 yards, Chanute clearly can see that they've seen all game that this Purple Dragon offense can just move down the field at will.
But it's taken them 3 minutes to go 35 yards here, so we'll see. They have to pick up the pace a little bit at least. Hand off to Profit once again around the outside. He's going to have the first down and more. Gets it down to about the 50. Flag is out. So we have a flag on the play. It was a
late hit.
About a 10-yard run.
Looks like he's good for a first down.
Personal foul on the defense.
Big penalty.
There's a flag on the play.
So it is on the defense.
See if we can get the
15-yard penalty.
See if we can get the replay here. Love
on
to
the
get
personal
a name.
foul.
Yeah, I'd love to get a name on who that personal foul was on.
Brings the Purple Dragons down to the Chanute Blue Comet 35-yard line. First and 10.
So it could be a potentially costly penalty because now with 3 minutes and 17 seconds, only 35 yards left to go.
Yeah.
Man jumped. Another penalty on the Comets.
That looks like it may be on Garrett Love.
So offsides on the Comets.
That's just 5 more free yards.
What was a very clean game now falling apart for the Comets. A lot of penalties late in this one.
There's still hope to stop him here, though.
First and 5. Dragons on the 30
You know, 30
yards to go.
It's still a long ways to go.
Man in motion, the handoff, keeps it. Nicholson, he's going to have a touchdown.
And that's going
Nicholson
to,
with the 30-yard touchdown run.
So here's the question. Do you go for 2 for the win, or do you just tie it up, play it safe?
I think you tie it up and play it safe.
3 minutes, though. Blue Comets still have a lot of time to score. And from what we've seen, especially in the fourth quarter, they've made a lot of yards in a little amount of time.
Well, the key to Pittsburgh is going to be limiting the big play because all of the big touchdown drives from the Comets have really been on big plays. They really only had the one drive where they just kind of worked it down the field. Even in that drive, I think there was a pretty big run from Quentin Harding. So a kick up there, and it is good. So we have a tie game again, 35-35 with 3 minutes left. You're watching Comet Vision.
At Bank of Commerce, we're more than just a bank. We're your neighbors. Proudly serving Chanute and Eastern Kansas for over 15 years, we're committed to helping our communities thrive. And that means supporting the students at USD 413. Because at Bank of Commerce, we believe strong schools create strong communities. Together, we're investing in tomorrow. Bank of Commerce, proudly serving Chanute and the students of USD 413. Member FDIC, where community comes first.
So back here on Comet Vision, Dragons about to kick it off here. The Comets are going to have 3 minutes and 10 seconds here to drive down and get a touchdown.
Yeah, it's going to be tough for Chanute. I 100% believe that they have the capabilities capability of pulling this out, especially when you do have players like Elliott Stevenson and Landon Bilby on the field, and even Trevor Fields on the field to make big plays.
Getting a lot of support from this packed crowd here in Chanute Community Sports Complex.
Everybody's on their feet.
99 back to take the kickoff. Seamster and Quentin Harding in the deep return men. So it's going to go to one of the more front men. And he's going to take it up for a few extra yards.
Looks like that was Kemper Manley.
So Kemper Manley, a few yards on the return. Great starting field position for the Comets. So they're going to start at the 36
For the Comets, Kemper Manley
on their side of the field here. So that's going to be a 64 yards to the end zone.
From their own 36-yard line.
We haven't really had to see Chaney kick a lot this season, so can't really give you a good read on what his range is.
Right.
But we've seen him with some big boots on the kickoff, so potentially could just have to get this in field goal range. Harding hands it off to Harding. Is he going to get taken down the backfield? Looks like he is.
Loss of about
Loss
6.
of 6. 2nd and 16.
All right, Chanute's just got to shake this off. That happens. But you just got to keep looking at the next play.
Quentin Harding dropped for loss on the play.
Second and 16. Wilson checks in.
Going to bring up a first and about 15. Comets just outside their own 30-yard line. Rather a second and about 15.
Second and 16 from the 30. Harding drops back to pass. He's being rushed. Throws one. Does he have his man? Wilson almost intercepted, but it goes incomplete. Frustration there from the Pittsburgh man. Thought he had it.
It was a great look by Harding. Didn't quite have the strength on the throw as he would have liked, especially on the run there. That's always tough. Nate Wilson coming across though, he was pretty open. Had the ball only been like 3 or 4 more inches further, I think Wilson would have gotten that ball.
Yeah, Harding keeps having to move backwards and try to avoid getting tackled and throw out of the run, and it just has not been working real well for him. So 3rd and 16, big time play here. Harding rushed immediately, gets it to Big Q. Q running it up. Taking it
almost back to the original
flag on
line
the
of
play,
scrimmage.
back to the original line of scrimmage. May have been a horse collar there. I think
maybe a face
I
mask.
thought I saw something along those lines.
He definitely called a face mask there.
So a face mask is going to move the ball even more for the Comets, even more ahead for the Comets here.
It was definitely on the spin as he was originally trying to take Harding down.
So a 15-yard penalty brings the Comets into Dragon territory.
These penalties for Pittsburgh has really been killing them with giving Chanute great field position and just reviving their energy with a new set of downs.
Yeah, that has kind of been one of the stories of the game. Pittsburgh has been struggling with penalties all night. Chanute really only struggling here in this 4th quarter, but if there's a worse time to struggle with penalties, it's the 4th quarter. So we'll see
less
here.
than 2 minutes left.
Less than 2 minutes left. Chanute trying to win this one. Chris Harding fakes the handoff out to Stevenson in the flat. Stevenson leaps over a man, ends up out of bounds. It's going to be a gain of about 3 or 4.
It's generous, but yeah. 3 for sure.
3 here, yep.
Stevenson, I'm not sure exactly what's going on with him, but some of those shorter plays, it doesn't look like he's really taken off as hard with his receptions there.
He did have the big one down the sideline earlier tonight. Such an incredible catch. And now 2nd and 7. Minute 38 left. Harding rolls out right. Throws one. Finds his man on the outside.
Trevor Fields.
Inside the 30, inside the 25.
Going.
Fields really works his way down there.
I can honestly say I definitely think this is within field goal range for Lawrence Chaney. And Lawrence is definitely out there warming his leg up in case he does need to go out there and make a big play for Chanute. But I think the Blue Comets just need to keep working the ball the way they have been, and I think they'll see the end zone here in no time.
Chanute does have 2 timeouts remaining if they need to use them. Now down here at the Dragon 23. Big time moment here for the Comets. Harding pressured, throws it, tipped up into the air, brought down by a Comet.
Still has it.
Stevenson still ends up with the ball.
Great job of keeping his eye on the ball despite being blocked like that.
The hands on this guy are incredible. The awareness.
What was great for Stevenson was that the only other person, the only defensive individual for the Purple Dragons was Carson Nicholson. He was the only one who had an eye on the ball.
So we have a run here from Chris Harding. Scramble of sorts on 2nd and 8.
Blue Comets Chris Harding keeps the ball up the middle. That's going to bring up a 3rd and about 5.
So got about 2 yards there. So 3rd and 6.
Blue Comets.
Blue Comet timeout. We will be right back. You're watching Comet Vision.
Come to the Cutting Edge, your go-to salon for style that turns heads. Whether it's a bold new cut, vibrant color, or a sleek trim, our expert stylists are ready to make your vision a reality. At the Cutting Edge, we blend creativity with precision to bring out your best look every time. Book your appointment today and experience the cutting edge difference. The Cutting Edge, where style meets perfection.
So word from head soccer coach Adam Wilcox, he has faith in Chaney from about 40. If they had to kick right now, it would be a 37-yard attempt. So that's it. I would say we are, at least if we're going to take Coach Wilcox's word for it,
right.
We are in his range.
It's hard to determine what the wind looks like from up here. Looking at the flagpoles in the northeast corner of the stadium, doesn't look like there's hardly any wind at all. So that could be in his favor as well. Of course, again, we haven't seen him have to kick longer field goals under pressure before.
Yep.
Got a 3rd and long 5. Blue Comets.
So 35-35 is our score. 40 seconds on the clock. Comets, 20 to go to the end zone. So just inside the red zone here. Chris Harding in the shotgun. The snap, fakes the handoff, throws out in the flat. Gets past the tackle, almost through another.
First down.
And that's a first down for the Comets.
Great job for Nate Wilson. See him on the little out route, catch that ball, and just take off downfield. Does a great job of swimming through the defense time and time again. And for him, this is a huge play. Again, it gives us a first down. It gives us the chance to kind of regroup. 30 seconds, we got 4 downs to waste, and I guess 3 downs to waste, and try to get into the end zone. But really, it helps us take charge of this whole thing.
So a timeout here from the Comets. 31 seconds left. Because we're going to stay here for this one. The 11-yard line is, we've seen the breakout plays for well more than 11 yards tonight. But this, I feel like this should be well within Chaney's zone if they have to hit it.
Right.
To go for the field goal. So
well, and this has just been a great game back and forth. You know, we talked about it at the very beginning of the game. This is a very even, balanced SEK teams. Pittsburgh and Chanute this year have been very well balanced, both offensively and defensively. And in the friends of my friend, in the words of my friend Brett Perez, Pittsburgh's offense, their read option, probably one of the most run offenses in high school ever. Mm-hmm. They know how to do it. They've worked on it well. They have worked on the individual little things of that offense to make themselves successful, and we've seen that tonight. Right now, Chanute really just has to decide how they're going to end this game, because I think they do have the control here in the end.
So I think if you're going to go for a few extra plays here, you got to try to get to the sidelines, because if you don't find the end zone, you want to get out of bounds. You don't want to be taken down in the middle of the field here. Looks like they took their last time out there.
Get down to the 2 for first down. First down, Blue Comets.
So first and goal from the 10. Handoff to Quentin Harding. He's going to power through. Just inside the 10. They're going to try to spike the ball. Going quick, or are they just going to go for another play?
I think they have enough time to just go for another play.
So 20 seconds left from about the 7. This crowd is getting pumped. 8 seconds left. Spikes it. So with 2 seconds left, they spike the ball, and Lawrence Cheney is going to go in to try to win this game.
Blue Comets are getting on their feet. 2 seconds. You don't hardly have any time afterwards to get for Pittsburgh to get the ball. At this point, Pittsburgh needs to do whatever they can to try to block this kick. At the same time, Lawrence Cheney needs to time this perfectly to be right there to kick the ball almost as soon as it's placed.
Oh,
iced him.
Timeout from Pittsburgh. They're going to ice Cheney.
Timeout.
So we will be right back. You're watching Comet Vision.
Tire and Auto, we've been keeping Southeast Kansas rolling for years. With locations across the region, our experienced mechanics know vehicles inside and out, and we specialize in tires that keep you safe and driving smoothly. From routine maintenance to complex repairs, we've got you covered. Plus, we're proud to support Chanute Public Schools because serving our community is what we're all about. S&S Tire and Auto, now in multiple locations across Southeast Kansas. Quality service, expert care, and a commitment to you.
So the scene here at Chanute Community Sports Complex. There are 2 seconds on the clock. The Blue Comets and the Purple Dragons are tied at 35 apiece. Lawrence Cheney looking to go try for the field goal.
You know, this is Lawrence's first year playing football for the Blue Comets, and especially his first year kicking for the Blue Comets. This is going to be huge for him, a huge opportunity for anybody his age. He's a sophomore this year, and boy, what a spotlight.
So the ball's on the 6, so it's about a 23-yard attempt.
Blue Comets Lawrence Cheney back for the hit.
Cheney is back. Are they using another timeout?
Are they allowed to use back-to-back timeouts like that? Or is that just an NFL thing?
The ref's letting them. So we'll be right back on Comet Vision.
From the foundation of your home to the roads that connect our communities, Ash Grove Cement Company has been building the world around us for over a century. Our cement isn't just a material, it's the backbone of progress. Whether it's the schools where our kids learn, the bridges we cross, or the hospitals that care for us, Ash Grove Cement is essential to building what matters most. Strong, reliable, and made right here. Ash Grove Cement, essential to life as it's built.
Okay, so now out of timeouts is Pittsburgh, so we will see the kick attempt here. 23-yard kick, 2 seconds on the clock, tie ball game. This is to win or to go to overtime. Lawrence Cheney, the kicker, the sophomore. The snap, the hold, the kick.
And it was blocked.
Blocked. And we are going to overtime.
Pittsburgh's fan section going crazy here. Wow, great block by the Pittsburgh defense.
Wow. Just such an evenly matched game.
It is.
And now 35-35 going to overtime. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back on Comet Vision.
Health, we know that your health is personal. That's why our team is dedicated to providing top quality care with safety at the forefront. From routine checkups to specialized treatments, your well-being is our priority. At Labette Health, every patient is treated with the highest level of expertise and compassion. Your health is unique and so is our care. Trust us to be here when you need us most. Labette Health, where quality care meets personalized attention every time.
What a contest we've had tonight here on Comet Vision. We are going to overtime. If you're just joining us, I'm Jaden Ginsweider. Joining me here in the booth is Caleb Wood. And what an amazing game we've seen.
Boy, we don't see games this close and this exciting very often here in Southeast Kansas. And anybody who paid to come into the game tonight is really getting their money's worth.
Yeah, I mean, we've had a little bit of everything. Big pass plays, big run plays, a kick return touchdown, a fumble, and just then at the end there, a blocked field goal attempt.
Everything you could ask for from a football game.
You've got it here. That's what this SEK matchup will give you.
So at this time, captains will go back out to center field, flip a coin for first possession of overtime. And I believe, if I can remember correctly, does each team, do they do kickoff or do they start at a certain point in the field?
I don't know. We haven't seen an overtime game this year. I don't remember the last time I've seen a high school overtime game. So,
well, I can tell you a couple years ago when Chanute was in the playoff game with Casey Piper, we went into double overtime. But again, that was 2 years ago. I don't quite remember what the overtime rules were.
Yeah, those are the kind of things that tend to change quite a bit.
Okay, so the rules are whoever wins the coin toss gets to choose who gets the ball first. I assume that's how it goes. And then each team starts at 1st and 10 from the 10-yard line. And they get 4 downs to score or end up having to kick a field goal.
Each team will get the ball.
Yes.
Okay.
So if you win the coin toss, obviously, if you know football, you want to be the team who goes last.
Yeah, you want to defer because you want to know what you have to get.
Exactly.
You want to know that if you have to kick a field goal, that's an option. You know what I mean? If you can hold the score from the first team. But, I mean, the way these two offenses have been, especially once they get into the red zone, I think it's going to be hard for either one of them to hold the score, really.
That's right.
Going to need a big play.
Looks like Chanute may be starting on defense. Looks like we won the coin toss once again. The only reason I say that is because I see defensive coordinator Kurt Sizemore in the middle of that huddle down there.
And, I mean, despite the number on the board, I feel like it has still been a good defensive game for both teams, too. It's just been a great offensive game. A lot of penalties for Pittsburgh, quite a bit in the fourth quarter for the Comets there. So I think the penalty advantage is definitely towards the Comets tonight. But other than that, it's been pretty even in just about any category. And we'll have to see how it goes here. So the Comets will line up on defense. 1st and 10 from the 10. So 1st and goal from the 10 here. We'll see. I'm assuming that option set up.
Blue Comets defense first. Purple Dragons on offense.
So this could be big.
Chances to score. Each team in overtime.
This is the team that the Comets soccer team took to a double overtime tie. So it's a lot of closely played games between Chanute and Pittsburgh this year as Mitchell has it, and he's running down. He's going to get the touchdown first play.
Very first play. That was actually Stone Peary.
Peary. Once again, I mixed up the numbers.
That's okay. That's okay. Boy, just straight down the middle. Blue Comets have a lot to come after. Looks like Pittsburgh may go for the field goal.
Yep, they'll go for the PAT here.
And so, again, as a Blue Comet, do you go with, if you scored, do you go with a field goal or a 2-point conversion to try to win it?
It really,
double overtime
for me, depends on
the game.
how the overtime rules work.
And he missed.
Misses it. So I guess we were getting ahead of ourselves. We definitely go for the PAT now, Caleb.
That tends to happen a lot.
So we'll stay here as they switch.
Banner going on in the press box. We're saying Nate Wilson's got a block on that. So,
according to everybody here in the press box, Nate Wilson was in on the. Got a little tip of that because the ball still got kicked.
Still went up, it just, yeah.
I was going to say, it took a little while for everybody to react, so that tells me that it went past the line of scrimmage after it got blocked.
Yeah.
Luke Comets.
So Chris Harding lining up in the shotgun.
Everything for them.
Two men out right, one out left. Tight end on his left side. Running back to his right.
False start by Garrett Love.
Comets false start. Going to make it 5 yards harder to win this game.
But if it was easy, would it be worth winning?
Yeah, I think a win's a win.
Yeah. All right, well.
I think we'd rather take it than take it 5 yards closer.
I'm trying to make a positive out of all this. Maybe we just needed a little more field to
work with.
Develop a play.
Yeah.
Crowd is getting loud up here.
Fields looks like wide out right. Stevenson in the slot. Going to pass his Harding. He's getting pressured. Throws one, incomplete.
Oh, and that's tough because we had Cade Small right in the middle, wide open, had a step on his man. Unfortunately, Chris Harding didn't quite get a chance to see him on that.
Well, just the way he's been being pressured, it's hard to get through the reads. It's hard to see everything on that. You kind of have to make a quick decision.
That's true.
And on top of that, just being a young quarterback, it makes it just much harder.
2nd and 15.
So 2nd and 15 here.
Heavy set to the near side.
2nd and goal from the 15. Gets a block over the hands of Cade Small. It's going to be 3rd and goal from the 15 for Chanute.
Luke Comets need to take a breath.
They have 2 plays to get 15 yards. They've done it before. Can they do it again?
Not very many people in this stadium sitting down. Home side or visiting side. You're going to hear the visiting section yelling defense all the way from over here.
So the play out to Stevenson to the right. He's got some room ahead of him.
Oh, and he fumbles.
He fumbled it. Pittsburgh has the ball, and that is the game.
That is how overtime will end tonight.
41-35, your final score after what was an incredible football game. Pittsburgh is going to take it home. A win of 6 here. That is a fumble. It ends up well in Pittsburgh's possession. So what a game we had here tonight. Thank you to everyone for watching. Thank you to our students here in the booth helping put on this broadcast. So for our crew, for Caleb Wood, I have been Jaden Ginsweider. Thank you and good night.